Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa.
Here, man, I'm gonna improve your sound, TJ. There you go. You've been improved.
Damn you to hell.
You've been fucking improved, bitch.
Damn you to fucking hell, bitch. Damn you to hell. Ham you to... What is it? We already got someone kicked out?
Damn, really?
Can't even say the L word anymore.
Can't say that. What's the L word? Loser?
Late lesbian.
Oh, late lesbian.
TJ and Sky are in the same room. Yeah, Scotty is here for the giving of the thanks.
Nah, dude, I'm appearing via green screen.
But he's trying to take my shit.
Look.
Just a second ago, he's like, I'm taking these headphones.
See, I can't even touch TJ. I'm trying to do it, see? I can't actually interact with him. I'm not actually in the room with TJ. It's a clever and we've layered it cleverly.
Paul's not here, man. Swag just says sup.
Sup.
Literally can't reach TJ. That's not Scotty.
Paul,
it's a sex robot.
Paul is literally eating a mound of turkey right now. That's what he's doing.
Paul is eating 1,252 pounds of turkey.
He called me up. He's like, bro, I got to eat like 12 turkeys, so I'm not going to be able to make it.
12 fucking turkeys.
And normally I'd be upset, but I'm like, 12 fucking turkeys. God bless you, Paul. God bless you.
Is today Thanksgiving? No.
Yeah.
Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, but whatever.
It's early Thanksgiving.
Paul starts early, you know. Paul can't wait. You can't eat as much turkey as Paul needs to eat if you just start on Thanksgiving Day, you know.
Well, TJ's frying a turkey, so what I'm bringing to the equation is honey baked ham, which I know is like that does shame me, but I mean, like, what am I going to do?
Stealing my shit. This guy just told me just before the show started. He's like, by the way, I'm taking these headphones. Even though they're yours, and they've always been yours, I'm taking them because I'm a piece of
These were Taylor's
headphones.
Shit.
Yeah, like 25 fucking years ago.
You stole them and promised to send them back.
I never fucking promised to send them back.
You promised to send her glasses back, too, and you didn't do that, you fucking lying motherfucking piece of shit, TJ.
I figured you guys were coming here anyway, so.
Yeah, man.
She can have the glasses back because I don't have no use for those. But
we came and saw you in October when you fucking moved.
Uh-huh. And that's when you left all this bullshit behind.
Yeah, you had like several weeks. I told Taylor, because TJ sent a text message like,
she's gonna start a house fire by front. I mean, I'm not gonna be anywhere near the house.
What?
Because you don't do that in the house.
He's not a fucking idiot.
You don't do it in the house.
Scotty, I have like a really frozen turkey. Want to like go in the living room, light up some like a gas thing, like what the fuck it's called? Like I'm stoned. Let's just light it up and just drop it in frozen, right? That's not gonna fucking turn out bad.
Onion
We're not fucking
Nuggets
idiots.
Turkey edition.
Dude, I fucking have literally fried, like, the last 2 years I fried the turkey. TJ's frying it this year. If he burns on his house, he's retarded.
Scotty's going to fucking also probably help with the turkey anyway, so.
Yeah, we're not going to do it underneath the fucking house.
So, yeah.
And it's
hello,
also,
guys. Happy Thanksgiving for tomorrow. Peace.
Peace. And happy Thanksgiving.
Let's go to the other page so we can see what you have to your say. Ah! Chat's catching up. Sorry,
Scotty. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, because I don't know what the fucking thing's called, dude.
Propane, Scotty.
It's like propane and propane accessories.
Propane.
It's like it's like a gas burner. You know what I mean?
Right.
You get your peanut oil and you heat it up really fucking hot, like 350 degrees. Right?
You heat it up to 1,000 degrees,
and then you fucking you actually throw the turkey in as hard as you can.
Yeah, you don't even fucking. A lot of people say you should thaw the turkey out. Keep that motherfucker frozen. Heat that oil up. Heat that oil up to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and then throw the turkey in as hard as you fucking can. Just get in that fucking thing.
Propane accessories.
And make sure you do it indoors. Make sure you do it right in your fucking living room.
Yeah, with very poor ventilation as well.
Yeah, and make sure there's like papers like covered in oil all around you.
Yeah. Things that can like accelerants. Things can act as accelerants. You definitely want around.
Yeah, fucking Chuck McGill that shit, bitch. You know what I'm saying, motherfuckers? Yeah.
Fuck, I want turkey.
You know what I'm fucking talking about.
I want a turkey. Yeah,
that's right. You Better Call Saul. You know what the fuck I'm talking about. All you motherfuckers ain't seen Better Call Saul. You don't know what the fuck I be talking about, but the motherfuckers do. You know what I'm saying? Ah!
Are you James McGill?
You ain't watched fucking Better Call Saul, have you, Scotty?
Yeah, I have.
You have?
Well, I've watched the first 3 seasons of it.
Oh, okay, cool.
So yeah, I'm actually no longer like. Well, you know what? When it first came out, I watched part of the first season. Then just I don't know why I dropped off.
I think a lot of people were like, I'll watch this all when it's done, and then it was, and I was like, all right, I guess it's time. I guess the time has come.
But it's a pretty damn good show.
Yeah,
definitely a fan of it.
Chuck loved Jimmy. Yeah,
I know.
Chuck was a fucking piece of shit. You know, I mean, I heard someone say like that he was the worst brother, but the better person. I don't even agree with that. I think he was just a piece of shit all around.
I mean, just super manipulative. I just don't really know, like, at least of watching the first 3 seasons, like maybe the other seasons he has some redemptive arc or something, but barring that, I just can't imagine having that sentiment.
Dun, 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 dun. Well, no. I guess you haven't got to the end of the 3rd season yet.
No, I haven't. Yeah, I'm pretty close.
Love cold turkey sandwiches with Hellman's mayonnaise. Good for you.
You're like my cat then. My cat Manson is obsessed.
Scotty was telling me about a dream he had earlier. Scotty was like, I was making a sandwich and then my cat fucking tore the sandwich apart and I woke up and I was like, God damn it, motherfucker.
Okay, it wasn't like, white bread, slap some fucking mayonnaise on.
Yeah, we're talking an artisanal sandwich.
Yeah, like an artisanal delicatessen sandwich, just like the right kind of meat, like, oh my God, perfect meat, perfect cheese, perfect condiments.
If you want to bore someone to tears, tell them about your dreams. I mean, in Scotty's case, that might actually be true, considering his dream is about a cat stealing a sandwich. But you know what? I actually like hearing about people's dreams because it's like to me, a window into like the priorities of their soul. And Scotty's is like, motherfucking cat took my sandwich.
But like I crafted this sandwich so perfectly, and then like I get called away to like, Scotty, come in here and look at the flibble flam, and I'm like, all right, and I go look at the flibble flam, right? And like I'm distracted. I come back and Manson has like ripped my perfectly constructed sandwich apart. And it's like licking the mayonnaise off it and like just gnawing away. And I'm like, you motherfucking piece of shit, Manson! God fucking damn, why you done this to me? Then I woke up and I'm like, stupid fucking cat, don't eat my sandwich. I look around. I'm like, oh. It was a dream.
It was all a dream.
Like, I didn't realize it was a fucking dream, dude.
My supreme ruler will fry the most scrumptious turkey known to man. Musk would ban him from Twitter for posting a picture of it, though. Yeah, apparently. Both my accounts, by the way, both my accounts are banned now. My secondary account that I was posting on Twitter on is now permanently banned from Twitter as well.
I thought you got it back.
I did. But then within 12 hours, it was gone again.
How'd you lose it now?
I told a joke that I guess was wrong or whatever. I don't know. I'm a bad boy.
Yeah, I just don't like you and Twitter mix, TJ.
Yeah, not anymore.
I know you enjoy it, but I just don't think you can actually be on that platform.
I'm done with it. I'm done with Twitter stuff.
Oh, whatever, dude. Okay.
I have that fetish where I have to give neckbeards money. That's the best fetish ever.
Oh, God, I don't want to give them money. God, they're going to waste it.
But they're just going to spend it on fucking garbage, but I can't help it.
I'm looking at them. I know they're going to waste it on something.
Just take my whole paycheck. Yeah.
So stupid. God, look at how competent they are. But I've got to do it, though. I'm rock hard. I have to do it.
God damn it. It just feels so fucking good. It feels so wrong, but so right. So you guys want to know what you're giving money for, I guess. You could do that, right?
They're just giving money because they like us.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Here's what you got. You got there's not a whole lot today.
It's Thanksgiving tomorrow.
It's Thanksgiving, so it's kind of a little bit light on fucking shit. It's gonna probably be a shorter episode, to be honest with you.
Because we want to eat turkey and stuff.
Because we want to fucking do Thanksgiving shit.
Like we don't even want we don't have the turkey ready, but like we just want to think about eating it.
Yeah. Well, a lot of stuff has to be like pre-prepared and shit too.
Well, that's your fucking bag, baby.
Yeah. Ben Shapiro, legacy media twists the narrative. That's $250.
Boo.
Crazy videos of a crazy nature that could best be described as crazy for $375.
I like to say just crazy videos.
Cartoon Crush tier list, $500. And we're going to shave off Scotty's eyebrows for $5,000.
Which I've already told TJ if we somehow make that goal, because I don't think we're going to make that goal, let's just be honest. But if we do, all the money goes to me.
No.
The entire episode is donated to
me.
Bullshit. Okay, look, Paul, do you object?
All right, I'll tell you what.
Paul doesn't object.
I'll tell you what.
I have a majority.
You can have 3,000 of it. Paul and I get 1,000 apiece, and you get the other 3. Since it's your eyebrows.
I'll give Paul 1,000, and I'll take 4,000.
Bullshit. Fuck you. Piece of garbage.
That's pretty
quick,
generous.
Scotty, slap TJ while you have the chance. Don't do it. It would hurt.
I'm not in the same room as TJ. I've already told you guys.
I had a dream that Korn was a good band, but it ended up being a bad dream because in no reality is Korn a good band. I don't really think Korn is all that bad, but I mean, they're not great. I guess I'm not mad enough at you to like defend them or something.
I loved Korn back in the day, but like that was when I was 13.
I feel like they were like really good at putting out singles, but then when you like actually bought the albums, you're like, everything kind of sounds the same on this album, huh?
Yeah.
Time to pay your tithes, plebs.
I don't hate Korn though. I mean, like I'm kind of like in the same place TJ is. I'm just in the middle.
All day, I dream about sex. Yes, all day, I dream about sex. That's my favorite Korn song because it has sex in it.
All day I dream about sex.
We're terrible singers. Happy Thanksgiving, boys. Just made some sage. You know what? I can sing Meatloaf kind of songs, all right.
Well,
because you can sing that from your big old gut. Yes, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Dude, Meatloaf was a freaking COVID denying idiot too. That made me sad,
but,
dude.
Who cares? He was. I mean, Meatloaf,
but he died because of it.
Dude, Meatloaf
died because of it though.
Meatloaf's IQ was like 65.
I mean, that is true.
Like he was a really dumb dude, but hell of a voice.
He was.
Happy Thanksgiving, boys. Just made some sage sausage stuffing for Thanksgiving. TMR, hail DFF.
Yummy, yummy in my tummy.
You know, I've never had any luck with homemade stuffings and such. But hey,
probably a pro though. That's the difference.
I once had a dream TJ wasn't complete garbage. Needless to say, I woke up in a cold sweat.
So true,
man. You're a piece of god. Well, you know what? You're giving me money, so I don't care.
I love Follows Trouble.
Follows Trouble is fuck a piece of goddamn shit. You know that.
That's not true.
We all know it. He's trash. Hell of a singer, hell of a performer, but an idiot. 2 out of 3 ain't bad.
Yeah. You know what?
But don't be sad. I am thankful for my supreme ruler and DFF. Blumby is the smartest person. In fact, should I wrench Blumby for being a good little Tajikafant? I
mean, it's up to you.
I mean, you know, I'm in control right now, right? I'm in control.
I don't really care either way.
Yeah. Well, until he abuses his power,
which inevitably will happen,
which he will do. But until he abuses his power, you get it. Remember when Meatloaf nearly killed Gary Busey? No.
What?
No, mods must be strong. Don't do it. Mendacious C.
How dare you?
You're probably right. But you know what? His Tajikifancy must be fucking rewarded.
That is true.
I have a feeling his wrench won't last long in this cutthroat world. But you know what? For a brief and beautiful moment, he has it. He has the wrench.
I'm not sure if I've ever given anyone a wrench ever. I guess I should do it at one point.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I just never thought to do it.
I think if Meatloaf is more of an actor than a musician, that's weird. Because he's not. He's more of a musician than an actor, for sure.
Definitely more of a musician.
I mean, he literally fucking has like one of the top selling albums of all time.
He was good in Fight Club, though. He was good.
I mean,
like, he had some good little roles here and there, you know?
Yeah. Meatloaf didn't even write his own songs. Yeah, but he sang them.
I mean, the same thing we said of Elvis. You know,
yeah, I mean, a lot of fucking great singers didn't. Like, just because you're a good singer doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be like a good lyricist with insightful things to say about the human condition and shit, okay?
Yeah, neither did Elton John. I mean, Elton John hasn't written, if it's my knowledge, did not write most of his own fucking songs. I mean, he did with the music, but he didn't write the lyrics.
I'm thankful for the banana video and the RV trip. Yes.
To the moon. The RV trip to the moon.
Yes. Scotty, did I tell you about my movie I'm making?
What is it called?
It's called... Okay, so I don't know. This is like a working title. And some people say it's kind of on the nose or whatever, but I don't think so. I think it's actually pretty subtle.
All right, what is it?
It's called The Amazing Atheist Kills a Bunch of People. It's about me going around killing a bunch of people, Scotty.
Sounds boring.
Yeah?
Sounds real fucking boring.
You don't like it?
Yeah. Maybe you can start with me. First thing, you could be like, you could kill me for real. And then you could be like, wow, that was real realistic how you killed your own brother. And you could be like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It's weird how he disappeared around the same time we shot that.
Yeah, when we shot him. What was that?
If I wear my DFF shirt in my band's music video, will you watch and critique it on a grease trap? I'll watch and critique it on a public-facing show if you want.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah,
it'd be better promotion for your band. But yeah, if you wear one of our shirts in your band's video, We will watch your stupid music video and fucking tell you what we think.
Yeah, we'll rate your music video.
Yeah.
How about that?
We'll probably fucking not like it. We'll probably be like, this sucks. This guy's got no talent. Why are all of our fans talentless pieces of fucking shit?
Well, the talent show, sure, that's not true, though.
I know. But, you know, it doesn't really matter.
You're just a mean guy, TJ. You're just a fucking jerk.
You're a mean guy.
No, I'm a nice guy. I mean, look, I know niceness, TJ, and I'm a nice person.
I'll watch TJ's movie as long as there's boobs. Dude.
Of course. If TJ makes a movie...
What the fuck do you take me for, motherfucker? All right? Listen. You're insane. You don't even know life.
TJ wouldn't even make a movie if there wasn't tits in it. There's just not even a point.
Like you're just like being dumb right now.
TJ, would you make a movie with Booba?
Yeah, Booba.
I want to see Booba.
To fund the new headphones that Peasant Sky stole from King Kirk. Yeah, he's a fucking headphone thief.
I'm not taking.
You know my ears are already hurting from these inferior headphones.
Good. Hope they fucking make you goddamn sick.
I'll buy and read anything you write. Good. Will you read my Furry Vor comic? Because I'm making one of those too. I got all kinds of projects in the works. I'm a fucking busy beaver right now. Lots of stuff.
What are you doing, busy little bee?
TJ's TNA circus. TJ, I am 95% of the writer you are. Talentless. How dare you? How I like vaginuses? You're insane. Vor is meh. Not when I do it. Not when I do it. Not when it's TJ style.
This has the official TJ Kirk seal of approval.
Everything does. You're all approved of by me simply by being here. You're all wonderful people. Just because you're here. Anyway, we're supposed to do news on this show, I think.
Right. Yes.
And how long have we been doing not news? 20 minutes? All right, that's enough bullshit. Account Ant testifies Trump reported significant tax losses for a decade. Shocking news. Shocking revelations abound. Oh, wonders never cease. An accountant for former President Trump has testified that the former president reported major losses on his tax returns every year for a decade, including a $700 million loss in 2009.
What a tax cheat, dude. Like somehow for a decade he's lost money, but yet he's still rich.
The Associated Press reported on Wednesday that Donald Bender, who has served as Trump's accountant and prepared Trump's personal tax returns for years, testified in the criminal fraud trial against the Trump organization that Trump lost money in every year from 2009 to 2018. The losses include net operating losses from some of the businesses he owns through the Trump organization. These are losses for all these years, Bender said. Bender was granted immunity to testify at the trial. The Trump organization is facing dual probes from the Manhattan District Attorney and New York Attorney General's office over potential financial misdeeds. In Manhattan, District Attorney Alvin Bragg's criminal probe, in which Bender testified the Trump organization has been charged with helping top executives avoid paying income tax on the compensation they receive on top of their salaries.
No. Mom. How could it be?
What? A small donation to show how I'm thankful for all the streams. Good. You keep giving them. Anyway, so yeah, what do you think of this, Scotty? I mean, this is kind of like almost just like the codification of something that's been long sort of just known on instinct for a lot of people for a while.
Why would, well, think about this. If you're a rich fuck like Trump, like, why would you want to show, like, oh, you made a bunch of money? Like, he already has access to a ton of money. He doesn't really need to show it to get assets or to buy real estate or whatever the fuck deal he wants to do. There's plenty of people that are just going to give him money. So from a tax perspective, it makes total sense. He has losses every year. But I mean, like anyone with a good accountant can have losses every year if they own a business. So this is not shocking at all. But just think about this. This guy for 9 years lost hundreds of millions of dollars and is still living a life of opulence. That just shows you how rigged the tax system is for rich fucks.
Yeah. And, you know, also just like, I mean, the thing about it is too, like at his level, like just the perception of him being rich basically just like allows him to like go fucking massively into debt.
Yeah, and never be called on it.
Yeah, like, and just do that forever in perpetuity. Just borrow money on money on money on money.
Well, a lot of rich people do that. But there's people like billionaires have a bunch of debt, and people's like, well, why would they? It's like because that lowers what their taxable income is, and they on paper it looks like they have no money. Or like they have this high net worth, like, oh, they're worth $100 billion, but their actual income is nothing. You know, they actually are like they're like basically like borrowing money to live, but because they have such a substantial assets, I mean, like, yeah, they can pay it back whenever the fuck they want, but they're not going to be called to. I mean, like, they'll pay it, they'll make payments on it. They basically just live on debt, and they just have like this scheme that's just like a loophole. It's like they know every loophole in the tax laws to make it work for them. They have their money overseas. I mean, we saw that. There's been so many like Panama Papers, like we're like, oh, all these rich families just stash their money in tax havens, and that's in addition to the shit they do like with their legal money. So it's like these guys all just fucking steal, and they have a license to do it. And even when they get exposed, it's like, oh, we exposed them. What's gonna happen to them? Nothing. So it's like, what does it matter? The only reason Trump is facing this shit is because he was president. He made a bunch of enemies. If he didn't have a bunch of enemies, they wouldn't give a fuck he was doing this. That, like, all of us would just be like, oh, Donald Trump, yeah, that fucking idiot.
He rich.
He rich guy. He live in Manhattan or something.
He on that show. He fire people. He say, you fired. You go away. You fired. You bad. Maybe I'm going crazy when I'm starting to think capitalism is nothing but a scam situation.
No, that's where you're going too far. You're going too far.
Fucking lunatic.
Don't blame capitalism. Capitalism has enriched your life deeply.
Let me explain something to you. Let's say you're in a village, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you need some bread. You know?
Yeah.
You know, you need a guy that's going to make the bread. Why is he just going to make you bread? You got to have something to give him. And that's where money comes in handy. You know, everybody
Couldn't
does
you barter?
Well, I mean, you could barter, but like think about this. If you got goats and he's got bread, and what if he don't want goats? Then you got to go get something. Then you got to go trade your goats for something he does want, so that you can go. It's a whole complicated process. That's why you need money. And you know, everybody in capitalism works for each other. It's the most egalitarian system there is.
Yeah, it doesn't concentrate itself at the top. It never ends.
That doesn't happen, and it's all just about providing for your fellow man. It's like the most
altruistic,
noble, and altruistic and egalitarian system that has ever like. I can't believe. I mean, like, there's people who they're like literally legit go out and fucking say that shit. Like, yeah, this is how it is. It's like, what a fucking fanciful notion of capitalism that has no bearing on fucking reality.
Because the people that say that too are usually capitalism success stories, or they're telling you a success story like this person started off in humble origins and now they run a multi-million-dollar business.
It's amazing how few of the people who are like super rich did start out with, you know, with humble origins.
With actually humble origins. Like, yeah, they like to, you know, craft a tale of they were humble, but like they started with like a $500,000 loan or something. It's like, yeah, of course.
Did feudalism ever really die? It's like, you know, it hasn't died. It's never really died. It's had like its moments where it looks like it was
evolved. It evolved.
It looked like it was like weakened for a minute, but now it's like coming back strong.
Well, because
like, you know what? I'm back, you guys.
We have to look at it this way. It's like feudalism, like your feudal lord, like actually had to provide you some things. And then they realize with capitalism, it's like, wow, like instead of having like people be enslaved, let's like just have them enslave themselves.
I know someone dirt poor who basically said the same thing TJ did, but dude, I've heard it myself. Cause like
you want to believe it.
One of the first, yeah, I mean, that's like the ideal sucker for that scam. But like
you need that person to believe that.
Dude, one of the first fucking people I ever knew that was like a super pro-capitalist libertarian. And this was like when I was just kind of like coming out of libertarianism, but there was this dude that was just like super broke, totally not a success story of capitalism, just like broke as fuck, working a shitty job, miserable, hated his life, but super defensive of capitalism, super defensive of free market stuff. You know, but like the thing is that these people who are in that predicament, they think the problem is that we don't have enough capitalism. You know, oh, this isn't capitalism. This isn't true capitalism. This is corporatism or something. You know, they got all these little excuses.
Well, also, or just the opportunity is right around the corner for them. Like, like, look, I'm doing this dead end job, but like, if I start my own business or there's something like, there's always a fantasy being sold to them. Like, and that's why you see shows like Shark Tank and stuff like, oh, if you just get the right person to invest in your business idea, you're going to get rich too. Then you're going to be the success story.
Yeah, it's really amazing to me how many of these shows that get so popular in America are just like straight up propaganda.
Yeah, they're selling you a dream.
Like Cops is a fucking propaganda show. Now that's not really on the air anymore.
That got canceled because of.
But it was on the air for so long, and then Live PD was on for so much longer. And I think did they bring that back? I don't know.
Now they do like courtroom shit now. Like that's the way they get around it. It's like, oh, you know, people can act up in court or something.
The most depressing thing about my life right now is the fact that my ex-friend who claims to be an anarchist and claims to hate the government is only doing it to be an Instagram star and wants the clout. Yeah, well, yeah, that is pretty sad. I mean, it's not really sad. I guess it's just like, it's sad that anyone would like be so fucking superficial about their beliefs as to follow someone who's an obvious fraud. Or is he like a really good fraud? Maybe he's really good at being a fraud. I don't know. Georgia Supreme Court reinstates 6-week abortion ban.
Abortion is healthcare? What a lie. What a dirty lie.
Not healthcare for that baby you just murdered. The Georgia Supreme Court has reinstated the state's ban on abortion after 6 weeks of pregnancy, just 1 week after the law was overturned by a Fulton County judge. Crafty Arts gave us 4.99 and said, "My favorite critique is you critique capitalism, but you participate in it. Here is some capitalism. Here's some capital. Happy thanks, given Amex bastards."
That's a checkmate right there, too. When someone says that to me, it's like, oh, well, you use money and stuff, so, like, therefore, like, how can you criticize it? Then I go, shucks, you're right. I better just be a full-on capitalist now. Thanks. Never thought about it that way.
That's like if there's, like, a horde of demons coming your way, and, like, there's, like, a sword nearby, and you're, like, pick up the sword, and then you're, like, you know, ready to face the demon horde, but you're like, man, I sure wish we didn't have to fight this demon horde. And someone's like, well, if you don't want to fight the demon horde, why'd you pick up the fucking sword then? Yeah. Why are you participating in this battle against the demon horde? It's like, because survival, bitch. Like, what do you mean?
Yeah, like, I don't believe in violence. Oh, there's a demon horde, and this sword is the only chance I have. You know, it's like, well, of course, you know, I have to pick up the sword or I die.
And that's, you know.
It's like this
weird analogy, but pretty accurate.
Well, that's like the crowd of like slavery's a choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like you could choose to die.
Yeah, you could choose death. So there's that. It's like, okay, wow. I guess in that very broad view, yeah, there's a choice.
In response to an emergency petition by the state, the High Court issued a 1-page order Wednesday that puts last week's lower court ruling on pause while it considers an appeal. In his November 15th decision, Fulton County Superior Judge Robert McBurney determined that the so-called heartbeat law was unconstitutional when enacted in 2019 because the prevailing law of Roe v. Wade prohibited abortion bans pre-viability. After his ruling, abortion access in Georgia reverted to the pre-ban level of up to 22 weeks of pregnancy. After Roe v. Wade was overturned in June, states were free to enact laws that banned abortion before fetal viability. In states such as Georgia, abortion bans were enacted at 6 weeks, which is the earliest that fetal cardiac electrical activity, distinct from the heartbeat of a fully formed organ, can be detected. Though Wednesday's order is not the final word on the state's abortion law, issuing the order put the 6 weeks ban back into immediate effect.
It's a mockery of like pretend like there's some scientific reason behind this. It's purely a religious fucking law. All those laws on the book are fucking nonsense. And it's obvious why, because it's done under the auspices of religion. It's not done for like, oh, it's this fetal heart. It's like, no, that's bullshit. I've looked into this. It's like something more like 15 weeks or some shit like that. It's like way
not only
longer
that,
than
but
say.
like there's nothing
inherently special about that.
It's a heart, like it has a heartbeat. I mean, I get that maybe that has like some sort of like, I don't know, sentimental significance to some people, but it doesn't actually mean anything.
Well,
like that there's like,
that's why it's called pro-choice, because you can, if it matters to you, then you can have the kid.
Every
right?
hamburger you've ever eaten came from something that had a heartbeat. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, you just don't give a fuck about it because you want to eat the hamburger.
I mean, unless you're a vegan, and you know, I guess then you care about it across the board.
Yeah, then I would say then you actually give a shit. But if you're not a fucking vegan, if you eat meat, yeah, you don't give a fuck about the cow. You don't give a fuck about the chicken you ate. I mean, you can claim you do. Oh, man, I feel real bad about that. Factory farming sucks. Give me that fucking chicken now. You know, you're a hypocrite. It's fine. But as far as this law is concerned, I mean, like, we've seen this spread throughout. I mean, like it was like something like 26 states had these laws in place.
There's so many instances where they don't give a fuck about a heartbeat. Like, oh, let's execute this prisoner. Well, but he's got a heartbeat. It's like, we don't care.
Yeah, here's a perfect example. Like, after you're fucking born, that's when they don't give a fuck about you.
Let's drone strike these people. Oh, but they got heartbeats. Like, they don't care.
Let's go to war. Yeah, it's fine.
Let's fucking pass laws that are going to starve a bunch of people to death. Oh, well, you know, they got heartbeats. Who cares? No one gives a shit.
How about the health insurance fucking scam we have in this country where thousands of people die because they can't get access to medical care or inadequate medical treatment? Fuck their heartbeats too, right?
No one gives a shit about the heartbeats of like, all of a sudden, when it comes to this particular fucking segment of the population or whatever, the unborn.
It's special rights.
It's like, oh, wait a minute. You got a fucking, oh no, you got a heartbeat though. We can't fucking do this procedure. It's like, okay, they have a heartbeat? Do they have self-awareness? Do they have an identity?
No.
Do they have awareness of like being a fucking living thing?
But they have special rights, TJ, where you
Do
cannot,
they have thoughts?
in some states, you cannot hurt that unborn special being with special rights that we for some reason care about until they're born. Then we'll provide them nothing.
The unborn matter. The born, not so much. Colorado Springs LGBTQ club shooter suspect identifying as non-binary in court documents. All right. So whether this is real, I don't know. A lot of people are saying that maybe this is just like this shooter trying to just stir up more shit. Like that this person just has like strong social media awareness, and that they're just doing this to be like, oh yeah, this is gonna sidestep the like.
How about they identify as a murderous piece of shit? How about we identify them as that? You identify as a murderous sack of shit. That's what you identify as. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Like, this to me is like just
Herschel Walker was overrated. Garbage football player. Bo Jackson is the best SEC running back. War Eagle. All right, cool.
Yeah, Herschel Walker sucks.
I don't know about his football career. I don't know nothing about it, but as a politician, he definitely sucks. So, trying to avoid hate crime charges. Thank you for all the sick content. If you're on the left, you should respect his pronouns. I will say they, them until I find out for sure that this is just like being faked or whatever. But yeah, not really so much to respect them, but just to respect other people who are in that predicament who are not murderers.
Yeah, I don't respect for someone that goes in and wantonly slaughters people. I don't really give a shit. If it makes me a bad person, I don't fucking care. Oh, we gotta respect. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I'm sorry. I just don't care.
The suspect in the shooting at Club Q, a Colorado Springs LGBTQ nightclub, is now identifying as non-binary, according to court filings Tuesday. Anderson Aldrich is non-binary. They use they, them pronouns. And for the purpose of all formal filings, we address as MX Aldrich. A footnote in a court filing reads.
Good. Who cares? Fucking convict them of the crime they committed. Like,
this reeks of just like they're fucking full of shit. Because it's like, why would you all of a sudden identify as non-binary after doing a fucking hate crime? I think it's just to be like, I'll do a right-wing hate crime and then say I'm non-binary. But I don't know. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe they are genuinely non-binary, but As we wait for evidence and information to emerge, what we do know is that this is a violent, unspeakable crime, which clearly targeted LGBTQ people. Illustrates two facts. One, the epidemic of anti-LGBTQ rhetoric, especially anti-transgender rhetoric, is infecting every part of America, created by politicians and their crass drive for power, parroted by right-wing media outlets, and amplified by social media platforms who prioritize profits over public safety. And two, assault weapons continue. Fuck that. I'm done. I'm tired of this fucking assault weapons are the goddamn villain in the story, because you're never going to get rid of them. They're here to fucking stay. Quit worrying about that. That's not the fucking solution.
Yeah, we're not like New Zealand where they had that mass shooting and they're like, hey man, we should like do something about this. This is America. We're not doing anything about guns. That's like a non-starter.
Yeah, fuck that shit. And not only that, but like if anything, I think a lot of fucking people who currently are not gun-toting people probably should be. I think there's a lot of people out there that probably could benefit from starting to fucking tote some guns. Now, obviously, there's people out there who shouldn't have guns. Lots of them, in fact. But
I think this gets talking about how like the red flag laws failed. Like Colorado does have those laws, and this guy apparently like threatened to like blow up his mother's house or something or whatever. I mean,
yeah, well, he's the grandson of a fucking like state assemblyman or something like that. Super MAGA one, by the way. So I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
Who knows? I mean,
I guess I should say grandchild, since they are non-binary, apparently, all of a sudden.
Who the fuck
Merry
knows?
Christmas, says Chris McDougal. Merry
Christmas.
Merry holiday times. Happy Kwanzaa. The suspect in the Club Q shooting is being represented by the Public Defender's Office. The shooting occurred Saturday night, blah, 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 blah. So we will see what happens with that. FDA approves most expensive drug ever, a $3.5 million per dose gene therapy for hemophilia B. Do you guys do Black Friday shopping? Fuck no.
Yeah, it sounds like it's just a miserable thing. Like I've done it in the past, but I never enjoyed it.
Yeah, I've been there, but yeah, it's not worth it to me. I'll do the Cyber Monday.
I don't think it's even that. I mean, like it used to be way crazier. I just think now with so many online deals and that being making such a large portion of the retail space, I'm sure there's going to be people doing crazy shit for doorbusters. There is every year. I just don't think that it's worth like trampling someone to death or being trampled to death or fighting over a toaster, for $5 or whatever the fuck it is. Honestly, with the shit with crazy ass inflation and prices going up, if there's actually good deals out there, I'm sure people are going to be getting crazy for them.
Somebody should donate to Ask for the Dad video. I'm broke. People wanting some kind of dad video shit.
Oh, the shooter's dad in the Colorado
yeah. Let's
case.
See. People are saying it's worth a fucking
okay.
Look. Let's see if I can find it.
Shooter's dad.
Father of a key. Okay, here it is. Which one is it? Is this? It's got to be this, right?
I'm assuming so.
All right, let's take a look. People are saying it's like worth a look. So let's see what's happening.
It's worth a look. This guy's a crook.
Anyway, this thing is just ridiculous. Hemophilia, by the way, I think the reason this is a $3.5 million thing is because like a lot of hemophiliacs are like part of these like super rich bloodlines too, because like a lot of these bloodlines like interbred to keep the bloodline pure.
From my understanding, it affects primarily men, and it's about 1 in 40,000 people have hemophilia.
Well, hopefully if you got hemophilia, you're rich.
Well, that's an insurance scam. That's what that is.
Yeah.
Gunman tonight, including the fact that Anderson Aldrich is
All right,
not.
we're gonna turn it up a little bit. Going to turn it up a little bit because I can barely hear that shit.
Aldrich's father tells CBS 8 his son was born in San Diego and the name on his birth certificate is Nicholas Brink. CBS 8's David Garfordson talked with his father today at his home in Sherman Heights.
I love my son no matter what. I love my son.
Until 6 months ago.
What the fuck?
I love my son.
His dad's a Muppet. No wonder he fucking did this.
Killed a bunch of people. I don't care. It's fine.
Look, they had to kill him, but I love my son.
Who does his dad look like to me?
He kind of looks like methed out CM Punk to me.
Yeah, I can see that a little bit. There's someone else I see in his fucking face,
there's
dude. There's like an actor that kind of looks like this. I see a little Bruce Campbellishness, but that's not who I'm thinking of.
No, dude, you're right. There is
Josh Brolin. Yeah, he's like a fucked up Josh Brolin kind of.
Faces of meth, Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Until 6 months ago, Aaron Brink thought his son had committed suicide.
I thought he was dead. I mourned his loss.
He says his
And
ex-wife
he talks like Tom Waits.
I'm mourning the loss.
How do you think he committed suicide when he hadn't?
had called him from Colorado in 2016 to tell him their son, Nicholas Brink, had changed his name to Anderson Aldrich and then killed himself.
Do you have any idea why he changed his name?
Yes. His mother told me he changed his name because I was on intervention and I've been a porno actor.
You heard correctly.
Did I? Because I don't know what I heard.
Say he was a porno actor?
Porno actor.
I was a porno actor? Is that what he said? He said he was a porno actor?
I was in the porno.
Hold up.
That's what he said.
And I've been a porno actor.
And I'd been a porno actor.
Okay.
Yeah, he was a porno
I
actor.
gotcha. I gotcha, man. Okay.
You heard correctly. At the time, Brink was acting in Los Angeles in porno movies. For 6 years, he thought his son was dead until Aldrich called him out of the blue last year and started arguing with him over the phone.
He's pissed off. He's pissed off at me. He wants to poke at the old man.
Fast forward to 2 days ago, Brink got a call from his son's defense attorneys telling him Aldrich was involved in a shooting at an LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado Springs. Brink says he's a Mormon, and his first reaction was, "Why was my son at a gay bar?"
Hey, Mormons don't do gay. We don't do gay. There's no...
Yeah, that's yeah. When you hear something
Your
like
son shot a bunch of people at a gay bar. What the fuck was you doing at a gay bar?
"Is you gay? Was you gay? No, if you don't, you're not gay."
Us Mormons don't do gay, you know. We don't do gay.
This guy wasn't gay for pay.
I love how this dude is like more concerned about like,
Yeah, you know, we don't do gay in the Mormon. We don't do it.
Yeah, as long as it was, you know, look, I
don't do
I
gay.
don't care what he does, as long as it wasn't gay.
We don't do gay in the mother. The piano has been drinking.
We're gays in the Mormon church. We don't do gay.
I ran into Brink while he was unloading appliances at his home in Sherman Heights. When he learned more details of the deadly shooting, he was shocked.
There's no excuse for going and killing people. If you're killing people, there's something wrong. This is not the answer.
Brink said,
There you go.
what the fuck is wrong with this guy?
He's done a lot, he's done a lot of fucking drugs.
Yeah,
Dude.
I don't
He's done
know.
a lot of fucking drugs.
He needs I don't know. He needs to do something.
his son was born here in San Diego at Sharp Mary Birch Hospital in 2000. He and his wife lived in Cardiff by the Sea at the time, but they soon got divorced. Brink currently works as a mixed martial arts coach. He says he taught his son how to fight.
I praised him for violent behavior really early. I showed him that it works. It is in.
I praise him for violent behavior. You know.
I see why he turned out so screwy.
The dude was on intervention for drugs. He also did MMA. Well, apparently he's still doing MMA, at least coaching for it.
I was a porno actor. I was a meth addict. My son's a mass shooter. I'm a Mormon. We don't do gay. You know.
Like, I gotta move this oven, so just ask me questions.
Now I'm an appliance moving guy. And I don't know. I'm everything, you know. Yeah.
He doesn't really open his mouth when he talks.
And you'll get.
You know, I don't like to open my mouth
this.
when I talk. You know, I like to just like talk like this.
I
just talk on this.
I did the pornos, you know what I'm saying?
But in the wake of the violence at Club Q, Brink is changing his tune.
Life is just so fragile and it's valuable. Those people's lives are valuable. You know, they're valuable. They're good people, probably. You know,
Good people, probably. I don't know, fucking.
I mean, they're
faggots, but, you know,
immoral,
you know.
evil, but, you know.
I don't know, I
valuable.
assume that, like, you know, aside from all that weird butt sex, anti-Mormon behavior, I'm sure they're okay, you know.
I can tell this reporter's reading from a script or if he's an AI. He sounds so robotic.
You got any meth, by the way?
I think he
that's
just
like some
sounds
fucking
more
meth.
robotic because you're contrasting him against. You know what I mean?
it's not like you kill somebody over, you know, kill. I'm sorry, I let my son down.
At one point in that interview, we informed Brink that Colorado does not have the death penalty. He folded his hands in front of him, looked up, and said, "Thank God."
Thank fucking God.
Yeah, thank God he'll end up rotting in prison the rest of his life.
Mitch McConnell votes against interracial marriage bill despite Asian wife. Well, he figures that, you know, if by the time America gets around to banning interracial marriage, he'll be dead anyway, you know.
I mean, it's a solid bet.
Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell voted against legislation that would protect interracial marriages on Wednesday, despite the fact that he's married to an Asian American woman. McConnell, who is white, is the husband of former U.S. Secretary for Transportation Elaine Chao, the first woman of Asian heritage to be appointed to a presidential cabinet. The Kentucky Republican was one of 37 GOP senators who opposed a motion to advance the Respect for Marriage Act, but the procedural vote succeeded with a bipartisan majority of 62, with one senator not voting. The Senate is divided with 50 Democrats, 50 Republicans, but the vote means that formal debate could take place on the legislation, while the Senate could pass the bill as early as Thursday. The RFMA passed the House of Representatives in a bipartisan vote in July. Many social media users criticized McConnell following the vote and pointed to his relationship with Cho. I'm not really sure how your name is pronounced, whom he married in 1993. Mitch McConnell, a man in interracial marriage, votes against protecting interracial marriage, tweets former Democratic congressional candidate Nina Turner. My guess is McConnell's opposition has to do with same-sex marriage, not interracial marriage. Well, obviously. But still, pretty fucking lame.
I mean, because he knows it's not going to affect him. He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
He's like, it's not going to affect me. Why would I even give a shit? That's basically the fucking reasoning here. And he's, you know, he's some rich fucking protected dude. So he's right. They're not coming for his fucking
Who married
career.
and had a kid with that guy. I mean, he's a pretty powerful dude, so. You know, power can be a potent aphrodisiac, even if you look like a fucking turtle. McConnell sounds like Jimmy Stewart, and he looks like Franklin the Turtle. I feel like you've insulted both of those entities. Are we doomed to see a Biden-Trump rematch in 2024?
Not if TJ gets his way.
I mean, I think that there's a pretty good chance that Trump gets bumped off by DeSantis. And from what Stevie is telling me about how Fox News has been covering things lately, they're kind of treating Trump like the annoying ex-girlfriend that won't take a hint that they're done. You know?
Oh, bullshit. It's going to be Trump again, TJ. You know, you keep fucking praising DeSantis and shit, TJ.
I'm not really praising him. I feel like the Republican Party is moving more in that direction at this point.
Look, TJ, Trump, it's going to be Trump versus Biden again. I got a feeling, man.
Trump and Biden, too. And by the way, I mean, like, after that horrible, horrible speech, I mean, I don't know.
Terrific speech.
I don't know. It seems pretty fucking unlikely, man.
I don't know, man. You think that Trump's really
I don't really care about the article. I just like I just wanted to...
You think Trump's just going to tap out? He's just going to go, yeah, you know what?
I don't think he's going to tap out. I don't think he's going to tap out, but I just think he's going to find that his support dries up really bad. I think he's going to find that he can maintain more. He could maintain more power in the party and more prestige by fucking backing the guy they actually want. But of course, he's kind of too stupid to make that calculation because he has to be at the center of things. So I wouldn't be surprised if Trump actually does kind of like try some kind of weird third party run.
Well, that would derail. I mean, Trump has enough support where if he runs against DeSantis in a fucking general election, if he was the Republican nominee, that pretty much gives Joe Biden.
I think that they would probably fucking make some kind of backroom deal with Trump to not do that. Honestly, I feel like they would just give him like some kind of sweetened pot. Like, Trump, dude, no, please, we're gonna just give you this giant pile of money. We're gonna do all this other stuff for you. You know, we're gonna fucking give you this and that. And the other thing, just please don't fucking do that.
Look, every investigation into you just goes away.
Everything's going to be great.
Yeah,
we're going to form a fucking invincible wall around you if you just fucking do not do this.
I mean, yeah, I guess if they put that on the table, if Trump knew that was the only option he really had.
But I'm going to say this too. Like, I think.
But don't count Trump out yet.
Okay, well,
that's what I'm saying.
Here's the thing too. I feel like Trump will not win a general election. Like, I don't even fucking think it matters how bad Biden does, because I feel like people are still going to look at Trump as like, Trump is when all this bad shit started.
Let's just say this. Let's say
there's no reason to go back to that.
DeSantis doesn't run or Trump somehow prevails. Do you think that? So you don't think Trump beats Biden in 2024 if that's the ticket? If
it comes down to a Trump Biden rematch, I think Biden is would win again.
Yeah, I mean, you're probably not wrong. I mean, he beat him once.
I mean, and not only that, and it doesn't, like, even with Biden kind of sucking, the midterms still didn't. There was no fucking strong repudiation of the Democrats at the midterms. It was kind of just like, we don't really feel like going back to this.
I think Biden gets another fucking. I think he gets enough of that independent vote. I think there's enough people where it's like he's the clear-eyed centrist because
Tim Pool thinks Trump is done for, so Trump will win.
Oh shit!
Well, the reverse oracle. I mean, look, you can't deny the power. Look, the other day,
that's scary.
He was like, Boebert might lose, you guys. I'm like, she's gonna win, and then she did, and then she fucking did. So you know what? If Tim Pool says Trump is done, if Tim Pool says Trump's goose is cooked, then he's probably gonna it's not cooked. It's definitely not cooked then.
Come back. I'm the comeback
Tim
king.
Red
TJ.
Wave Pool.
Look, TJ, I'm the comeback king. I'm back.
If Trump run as a third party, we should get Jesse Ventura to also run as a third party. Let's shatter the two-party system. I don't know that Trump versus Ventura would shatter the two-party system, but hey, you know, maybe. Isn't Jesse Ventura like 600 years old? They're all 600 years old these days.
I mean, Joe Biden just turned 80. Trump is like, what, 77 or something?
Yeah, can we please stop being led by, I mean, I'm not trying to be ageist or whatever, but like, come on. They're getting a little...
Well, there you go. How about Ron DeSantis, TJ? If you do like that guy, I know you love him, TJ. Look, I know
love him so much.
He's younger than them. How about that?
Hopefully Trump will start his own party. Biden will be 82. Bernie is currently 81. They can start the Lemon Party. Who could the Democratic presidential nominee in 2024 if 80-year-old Biden bows out? Like, who's going to take his place, basically, is what we're asking here, I guess. Harris?
No.
They would absolutely not do that. If that'd be just basically the Democrats be like, let's lose. Let's just, like, we have decided to lose, which honestly is kind of their MO. But hey, you know,
the only way that would make sense if they just looked at the writing on the wall and like realized that they have no chance against like just an ascendant Republican candidate, and it's like, should we put our best and brightest out there? No. Cop Mala, we got a job for you. No, look at this fucking dork, man.
It's Pete Buttigieg.
I want to give this guy a fucking swirly.
It probably would be this guy, by the way. This is probably the motherfucker they dredge up. Like, how about that good old clean cut Pete Buttigieg?
No, Buttigieg is. I mean, I don't
Have
think
you
he'll win.
ever seen him look impressive for even 1 second ever? Like
No.
I've never seen Pete Buttigieg say anything that I was like, wow, what a great Pete Buttigieg moment. You know
I'll
what
give
I mean?
most politicians their due.
Like, yeah, I mean, I
or
can
it's
even
like-
think of a few Kamala Harris moments
Yeah,
of
like
like, oh,
she had a
damn.
quip or she had something.
Yeah.
Joe Biden's had a couple, but Buttigieg, no, I can't think of any time ever I was like, oh, you know, he got him. That was good.
Buttigieg to me is just like
Boring.
The Democrat DeSantis minus like the charisma that DeSantis has.
Minus a personality.
Senator Bernie Sanders, 900 years, like
No.
Bernie Sanders. Okay, I love Bernie Sanders and shit. I love him. Love Bernie Sanders.
As much as I'm gonna
But,
love any
no.
politician.
No, he shouldn't do
old.
it. He shouldn't do it.
He's too old.
He's too old. He's already lost twice. Step on back.
I mean, to be honest with you, I think the only reason Bernie ran the second time around, 'cause, I mean, he knew he was going to get fucked. He already got fucked by Hillary. He wanted to get himself some political clout, which I think is what he accomplished with those runs, anyways. Because I mean, if he hadn't done that, they just would have totally ignored.
Well,
him.
it showed that there was like that he had the power to like capture a base and shit, but no, Bernie shouldn't do it. It's just like it's a pipe dream. He's never gonna be president. We need
the
someone.
DNC is going to block him at every.
We need someone who's like him, but like younger and honestly more aggressive. Because
Yeah,
you know,
I think you're
like
probably right.
Bernie is like just too fucking nice for his own goddamn good. He thinks he can play like he plays a little bit too nicey nice with the fucking party establishment and shit. I get where he's coming from.
It's pragmatism.
Like,
I get
yeah,
it.
he's a pragmatic fucking dude. But honestly, I think we need someone who's a little bit less pragmatic and a little bit more forceful. I think we need more of like a, like, not all the way to Trump, but I think we need someone with the politics of Bernie Sanders and like halfway to the politics of Trump. Not the politics, but the attitude of Trump.
Yeah, the attitude, the demeanor. Like
Ro is a piece of shit, and if you put him at the fucking head of the party, I'll vote for Trump. Fuck you. This guy sucks.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Newsom. Newsom, I don't know. He's like coming off the heels of some political victories, but a lot of the country fucking hates California, so.
Yeah, that would be a hard sell.
But
I think
Whitmer, I don't know who that is really. I mean, I have a vague idea.
Governor of Michigan, I believe.
Yeah, I don't really see that as a.
Yeah, Newsom would have to like do the typical left Democrat thing, which is like he'd have to run to the middle and convince people he was a viable, like the centrist candidate.
I'm all for the changing of the old guard in both parties, but I pray and hope we have better candidates than these. Well, we don't. Sorry, bud.
You're praying.
Sorry, Fox News.
Like
viewer.
it's the same thing as saying like thoughts and prayers. Like it's a nice sentiment when you on the face of it if you actually don't know what it means, but if you actually really consider it and think about it, it's basically just saying you're fucked. So
Jon Stewart would be. I mean, like Jon Stewart knows how to give a fucking speech. Okay, that's one thing he can be given. I don't know if he'd actually be great. I mean, I don't know if he'd actually be a good politician. But, you know, he's got at least the fucking gravitas to be a good politician. I don't know if he'd actually be a good, like, in-office politician, but he'd be a good winning a campaign
he'd be
politician.
better than who we got up there, so.
Yeah, I mean, he seems to actually have some kind of principles, but I'm afraid that, like, being in the political process might, you know, fuck that over. TJ should run. The things that need to be done in this country could not be done by the president. There's no way to fix this system from within the system. I looked into it. If there was, I'd do it. But like the stuff that needs to be changed is literally like you can't do it because it's like enshrined in the Constitution. Like we have to start over. This isn't salvageable in my opinion.
You amend the Constitution, TJ.
Yeah, I mean like the only way I could see it happening is I would have to like write an entirely new constitution that just replaces the old one, and then it would have to just be like, we have to pass this. We have to pass a new constitutional amendment that basically nullifies the Constitution and creates a new Constitution. And that would be the way it would have to be done. That'd be like that far-fetched scenario is the only way I could see it fucking actually happening.
That's in America. You basically describe just like radical political change, which we've not had ever. So, and I mean, when we're debating like, I mean, silly ass
if TJ
issues.
runs to be known as the banana can, dude, I'll make it my fucking campaign. It'll be everywhere.
We have one party whose basic message is like, trans athletes are bad, LGBT stuff bad, woke, and my pronouns are kiss my ass.
My pronouns are kiss my ass and suck my balls.
So you have a ton of people in the country that are being led by politicians like that. So the radical reform you're talking about would somehow require either winning those people over or making them politically irrelevant.
Scooter and the Hog, 2024.
So it's just a scooter in the hog.
A house price slump is coming. Rising unemployment could make it much worse. I don't know about you guys, but I'm kind of looking forward to a house slump because I want to buy a house and it's too expensive right now.
I think a lot of Zoomers, millennials, young people would just welcome a house.
Yeah, like a lot of boomers and shit that have their equity in their houses right now are like, oh shit, we don't like that.
That's bad.
But
that's bad.
Whatever, fuck you. A house is not supposed to be a fucking investment anyway. It's supposed to be a place to live. Stop. You guys are horrible. You guys are fucking horrible.
I mean, there's a lot of things we could do to change that. The laws around housing in our country are just fucking wild. Like, you have a bunch of private equity companies and investment firms just buying up single family homes.
TJ might be a radical extremist, but how are those gas prices doing? There wouldn't be gas if I was president, there'd still be gas, I guess, because I wouldn't have the power to get rid of it. But if I was like king, there's not going to be fucking, you're not going to be filling up your fucking combustion engine tank with fucking dinosaur bones, bitch.
You'd have to have a transitional
That ain't
period,
going to happen.
though.
I mean, yeah, obviously I can't just like.
Because if you're like, my
All right,
first
that's
decree, hydrocarbons are banned. It's like the economy, you know, like you're basically thrown out of office or your head's lopped off if you're the king.
Yeah. So yeah, there's obviously transitional stages.
The problem with like, you know, the idea of like King TJ or King Scotty is like, inevitably, anyone you put in a position of power is going to use it to enrich themselves. And like, they're going to think about like, because you're going to like either or see yourself as like, I'm like the moral compass of society. Like, I am basically the end all and be all. So I might do things that are going to benefit everyone, but ultimately it has to benefit me as well. And first and foremost, loyalty to me is the most important thing. So if he was King TJ, yeah, you might make some good decisions.
I heard you say a bunch of words that are accurate, but I didn't hear the problem in any of that.
Well, it wouldn't be a problem for you or whoever was whoever was king.
It wouldn't be a problem for my followers either. It would only be a problem for those who fucking resist the change,
which would be a ton of people.
Happen.
So what you know what have to happen, TJ, is you have to put those resistors down.
I mean, you know, we get to that. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
I mean, if you like, that's what happens when you got a monarchy. I mean, people rise up against you. They don't just sit around.
I mean, we'll see. Elon Musk loses $100 billion in net worth as Tesla stock prices plummet.
And it's affected his life not at all.
No, he's fine. I always love when they like talk about like the fucking imaginary money of this fucking imaginary billionaire imaginarily went down. Oh no! You know, it's gonna go back up at some point, right?
It's like how Elon Musk doesn't own a fucking house and all this other bullshit. Like, it is important. Oh, he doesn't own a house. Like, he fucking still flies around a private jet. He's still rich as fuck.
By the way, we're pretty close to our 250 goal.
Shit, are we? All right, cool. Let's look.
We're at 236, 63.
Cool.
Or 33, sorry. So
yeah,
we're pretty
meaningless.
Close.
When you're talking about like people that have more than like probably $10 or $20 million, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Like, Elon Musk is exorbitantly wealthy. If the fucking stock market goes down,
what happens to Elon Musk under King TJ's reign? I mean, that depends on Elon Musk, man. You know, like, depends on how fucking well he goes along with the program.
Yeah, if fucking Elon's like liege TJ.
Yeah, if he's like, you know.
Take $50 billion and consider this a down payment on our good relationship. You know, King TJ is probably going to look at that pretty favorably.
Elon seems to be a reasonable man.
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, so let's just, if you were going to talk about the scenario, like, of King TJ.
We've had our disagreements in the past, but.
If TJ consolidates power in America and is just the undisputed leader of this country. Like, right. You don't think all these people are going to cozy up to him tomorrow? Like, Elon Musk would be like, TJ's a genius level motherfucker. Like, There'd be like whining and dining TJ. Anything they can indulge TJ in is going to be indulged. They're not going to be going against him like, fuck King TJ. Fuck the one motherfucker that's risen to the top that can take me out. I'm going to go after him. That's my first fucking course of action.
All McDonald's are open 24/7 and all breakfast. You guys are thinking of society. Like, you guys think that a lot of stuff would be staying the same. That's not going to be staying. There's not going to be a fucking McDonald's, okay? McDonald's is no longer going to be a fucking institution in fucking the world that I preside over, all right? Like, there's not going to be a fucking McDonald's. There's not going to be a McDonald's corporation. There's not going to be corporate fucking structures and all at all. It's going to all be handled in a very different fucking paradigm. So prepare yourselves.
Until like TJ realizes when his advisor Scotty comes to him, like, simply change the name to Teach Donald's. You could have all kinds of money. And then TJ's like, wait a minute. You're right. My name on every street corner. This is perfect.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, of course, like, dude, I mean, no one wants to be king without a massive ego. I put that right up front. Am I a fucking megalomaniac? Yes. No one wants to be king without being a megalomaniac. Am I fucking out there to gratify my own fucking name? Yes. Am I out there to cement my own fucking legacy of greatness? Yes. Blah, blah, blah.
But I mean, look, even
No
being
more Waffle
king,
House? Yeah, there's none of that. There's none of that anymore. I mean, I'm not saying you can't, like, still get those foods.
No, wait a minute.
Yeah.
You just said no Waffle House? I'm leading the rebellion against you, dude. I'm sorry.
Rebel against the king. He has gone mad with power.
Like, the minute you said they're like, McDonald's is gone, I'm like, yeah, whatever. Burger King's gone, whatever. Waffle House, that'll be abolished as well. It's like, take up arms.
The world shall resist you. This is un-American? Yeah, obviously.
Like,
inherently, yes.
You get your army of guys with muskets. I get my army with guys with muskets. And we line up. We shoot each other in a straight line. Whoever has more soldiers.
I'm not going to end the foods that these places provide. You're just not going to get them distributed by, like, I'm going to exchange money for goods and services.
Then
like,
how's it going to work?
We're going to be past that.
How's it going to work, TJ?
I haven't figured that out yet.
That's a pretty big thing you got to fucking figure
out.
out.
I'm working on it. Jesus.
You have charts and shit. You're like,
it's all of
carry
society. I don't have all the answers yet. You know, I'm still working on some shit. You know, like, I'm getting there. I'm working my way towards it.
You have to admit you've just gone off the fucking rails. And you said no Waffle House.
No.
Yeah, you have.
Thank you for some more. I am ready for the paradigm shift. See, people are ready for a new fucking
I'm scared.
age. Down with TJ, down with TJ, down with TJ. Whatever.
I'm scared of no Waffle House.
You know you want it. You know you want my despotism in your life. Yeah, we're just going to do whatever the Star Trek universe vaguely does. People are going to work for the betterment of humanity for some reason.
Well, in the Star Trek universe, it's because all their needs are met. There's replicators and stuff. Like, you just don't, like, if you need clothes, you could just have clothes made. Like, you don't have to fucking worry about it. So it's like, it's basically a post-scarcity world.
I don't know why this won't. Okay, whatever. This basically, it says that 12 people were whipped to death or something. They weren't whipped to death. Well, they were lashed in a stadium in front of hundreds of spectators.
Did they mess up though? What'd they do?
Yeah, I guess they were bad. Those being punished were between 21 and 39 lashes each after being convicted in local court of theft and adultery.
And also denying that the existence and supremacy of Waffle House. Well, there you go. I'm just reading that part of it. It was totally justified.
Oh, shit.
And it's like, and fuck Waffle House. Lash them. Lash them now.
Long live Scotty. Long live Scotty. U.S. opens antitrust probe into Ticketmaster. It's kind of funny that Taylor Swift is the one that brought all this to bear.
I never thought I'd thank the Swifties for anything, but I mean, I got a tip. If I'd have had,
I only found out today that they were called the Swifties.
Yeah, they are.
Is Paul dead? Be honest.
Yes, he's dead.
I mean,
100% dead. We're actually eating Paul for Thanksgiving this year.
Paul.
Roast Paul.
Ticketmaster sounds like a lame comic book villain. It kind of does. Yeah, I didn't know until today that Taylor Swift's fans were called Swifties, which sounds really stupid to me.
I mean, that's what they call themselves.
New Kanye drama just dropped. No, he's hanging out with Nick Fuentes, LMFAO. Yeah, I mean, he's a dumbass. What do you expect? King, can I eat Taylor Swift? I guess. I don't really see what else she's useful for.
I mean, yeah, at that point where TJ's king, I mean, he's not going to care. I mean, right now, though, she's taking on Ticketmaster, and, hopefully, like...
Yeah.
affects actual change, not what a terrible, like, just like fucking racket that is. I mean,
All
like,
fan army names are stupid. You know who actually has the best? Fucking juggalos, man. Because it doesn't, it's nothing to do with like, it's not some cute word play or anything. I guess it kind of sounds like jugglers, but I don't know. It's like distinctive from the band.
like, yeah, if there's ever a company that
They're
should be-
not like called like Posseites or something.
true. If there's ever a company that should be broken up as a monopoly, it's Ticketmaster. They're just awful in all fucking ways. Dude, what other company charges you money to print your own tickets?
Blumby's beautiful comment for $9.99.
Oh, God.
We want our supreme ruler TJ's universe bright and beautiful, luscious and glorious, happy and very, very sexual. Oh, yes. I will always support this new world, a world ruled by a competent, sexy man. Amen. Beautiful sentiment from Blumby, the greatest wrench that ever wrenched. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful.
I mean, like, I would respond to that, but just be all here, like, just all night, just tearing that down. I just don't have the time.
Starbucks closes location that was first to unionize in Seattle.
What?
Starbucks is closing the
wonder
store in
why.
Seattle where employees were the first to vote to form a union in the chain's home city.
Punish them.
A company spokesperson cited safety concerns, saying that
Oh,
unfortunately, despite several mitigating efforts, safety and security incidents at our Broadway and Denny's store have continued to
Look,
escalate.
Seattle is just a dangerous place, and it just so happens this unionized store is just in a dangerous area, and they've tried everything. We looked at every solution we could, and the only solution left is close the unionized store.
That is like a crazy coincidence that, you know, that just happens to be that unionized store that's having that problem, you
It's
know?
always, dude, these unionized stores have the worst luck. They just, they got problems with their plumbing. They got problems just left and right. It's like, I don't know what it is, but just when you unionize a store, suddenly Starbucks corporate just has to shut that store down.
Oh, shit, there's some safety problems here. Guess we got to shut it down. Goodbye.
Yeah, some crazy guy said he would destroy the stores.
Is
so-
that even legal? As Emperor Palpatine once said, I will make it legal. And yeah, corporate America will make it legal.
Yeah. Is it legal? Probably not. But at the same time, is like TJ said, will corporations make it so? Well, obviously, yes. But yeah. I think most labor lawyers have said that this is basically just an attack on like obviously the labor movement and organizing labor. So of course there's always that to consider. And I think obviously when you look at it, like why would they want this? They're trying to send a message. It's like, if you organize, this is going to happen to you. Like we've had other stories where it's like, oh, everyone gets a pay raise except those who unionized. People unionized, they don't need pay raises because they have their union.
Well, look at this. Violent protests erupt at Apple's main iPhone plant in China. So like a bunch of the workers.
Oh, they're slaves? Oh, I'm sorry, they're workers.
Yeah, the workers at the plant. And there was like footage of them getting beat up by the cops and shit. I don't know if it's in this article, but it's out there. You can
Looks
go
like
check
they're
it out.
probably trying to assert their labor rights too.
Hundreds of workers at Apple Inc.'s main iPhone making plant in China clashed with security personnel as tensions boiled over almost a month under tough restrictions intended to quash a COVID outbreak. Workers at the Foxconn Technology Group plant streamed out of dormitories in the early hours of Wednesday.
Yeah, dormitories.
Jostling and pushing past the white-clad guards they vastly outnumbered.
Just think about that. These people
Yeah,
literally
they live in
these
dorms with guards. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like,
they're slaves.
yeah, your iPhones are made by slaves. Several white-suited people pummeled a person lying on the ground with sticks. In another clip, onlookers yelled, "Fight, fight," as throngs of people forced their way past the barricades. At one point, several surrounded an occupied police car and began rocking the vehicle while screaming incoherently. The protest started overnight over unpaid wages and fears of spreading infection, according to the witness, asking to
that's
remain
insane.
anonymous.
So not only do they live in these horrible conditions, they're not even being paid. Like, Apple is one of the richest fucking companies in the world. Like, it's baffling to me. It's baffling to me that like this could even happen. And like, of course, that's why they manufacture this shit overseas. You know why Apple does it. They try to say like, oh, well, China's just the best place to do it. They have the technical know-how and the workforce and blah, blah, blah. It's because they have a bunch of fucking people they can treat like dog shit, underpay them or never pay them, force them to work whatever hours they want, and basically have the state there just go, yep, we'll send in a private security force and the police to make them work. And of course, now there's just the backlash to this. As people in China increasingly like, fuck this, we don't want to be
Am I
treated
okay
like this.
if I use Sam's? Dude, of course. Samsung is the one good giant mega conglomerate on the face of the earth.
Like, look, let's just be honest here. We're talking about like corporations. There's no such thing as an ethically run good giant corporation. That doesn't exist. It's impossible.
Yeah, I mean, like,
there's some that are
the market forces that craft these entities do not allow them to be moral, because if you had one that was moral, it wouldn't survive.
Yeah, it would be eaten alive.
The system does not reward moral behavior. So therefore, there are no moral actors at that level of power.
It rewards ruthless pragmatism.
It's like if you have a sport, and the way you win the sport is you brutally like beat and decapitate people. You're not going to see a lot of like soft-hearted, sensitive dudes at the top of that sport, right?
No.
Well, capitalism is a sport that rewards ruthlessness and greed. So yeah, you don't see a lot of fucking good guys at the top of the fucking shit heap on that one. All right. It's not that hard to fucking understand.
I mean, I'm sure a bunch of Samsung products are probably manufactured in these same areas of the world. I don't think it's any different for them.
It does not like AP. It likes to
Associated Press. It's just like
we want to put our little banner here in front of the fucking headline.
This is too neutral. This is too neutral sounding.
Alabama pausing executions after third failed lethal injection.
Maybe we should just stop with like the whole lethal injection thing. Like, it's not like a punitive measure after something has been done isn't really an effective measure of stopping it.
Ivy's office, that's the Governor Grandma over there. They had 3 failed lethal injections, I guess, and now they're like trying to overhaul their process. Why don't you just get rid of it? Just stop being a fucking moron.
It's not a deterrent.
Stop murdering people for the state. Just fucking put them away. If they're a danger to themselves and others, put them in a fucking place where they can't do any harm, and fucking that's that.
Right.
There's no need for this fucking barbarity and shit.
As if life in prison is some like great reward.
So yeah, fuck that bullshit. Laughing Walmart worker opened fire in break room of Virginia store, then turned his pistol on himself and targeted pre-Thanksgiving rampage. 7 dead, including gunmen, and 4 hospitalized.
This is why I will never, ever fucking set foot in a Walmart ever again. And it wasn't even people like as far as I know, like wasn't people who were been shopping there that were hurt. But dude, I don't know what it is. Like my theory on this stuff is like these pressure cooker places, like Walmart is just as a notoriously horrible company to work for, dehumanizing, making people work long hours, just giving like very low pay and low benefits. Where like, yeah, it's not surprising that someone under the pressure cooker of the country we live in, especially as things get shittier and shittier, would just lose their mind and just go and kill a bunch of people. It's not even shocking. I wish I could be shocked by it, but I don't think you can be. It's like these same places, like these dehumanized, like factories. A bunch of factories get shot up, right? Oh, this factory got shot up. A bunch of these Walmarts have been shot up by people killing patrons that happen to be at the fucking Walmart. It's these same kind of fucking places. Unless there's like some clear ideological motive where it's like, oh, I want to kill people, like the Pulse nightclub thing or the Colorado Springs shooting. It's usually these places like this where it grinds down the human fucking spirit, and you have someone just snap and just go, oh, I'm just going to kill a bunch of people. Then this all will end. Then the fucking wheel fucking is broken for me.
A Walmart manager killed 6 people at his store in Chesapeake, Virginia last night before shooting himself dead in a pre-Thanksgiving rampage that witnesses say was a targeted attack on his colleagues. The suspect has not yet been named. He opened fire in the break room of the store in Sam's Circle at 10:10 p.m. on Tuesday night while shoppers were carrying out last-minute Thanksgiving errands. By 10:16 p.m., when the first cops entered the store, the gunman was dead. Police confirmed on Wednesday that he died from a self-inflicted wound. One body was discovered outside beside the store entrance. According to witnesses, it's unclear if that was the shooter's body or one of the victims. One survivor told a local outlet WAVY or Wavy that she heard the gunman laughing at some point during the attack and that he deliberately targeted a room full of staff who had gathered to discuss the shift they just completed. Oh man, at the end of their shift. For some reason, that makes it so much worse.
Oh, that's even worse, dude. It's so cruel.
Because like you finally get done with your shift, like fucking thank God
your
that
shift
bullshit's
at Walmart,
over.
Like one of the worst fucking places to work in this goddamn country.
At least shoot him at the beginning of their shift. Spare them the shift.
He's a real asshole.
What an inconsiderate fucking prick.
He's like, let them work their shift, then I'll go and waste them. It's like, fuck, man. Like all these people are like, I get to go home. It's like, nah, never mind.
I feel like a king at Walmart.
You get to go to the fucking morgue. That's your reward.
Among those killed was a teenage employee, according to another survivor. Kevin Harper, who worked at the store, survived the attack. Immediately after fleeing the store, he launched a Facebook Live where he said it was a manager who'd opened fire. It was the manager. One of the managers just left out of the break room. Manager came in and started capping people up in there. We lost a few of our associates. Fucking crazy. What else we got? Walmart has yet to give any kind of information about the shooter or the victims. In a Twitter statement last night, the company said, "We are shot." Yeah, we already know. Blah, blah, blah.
Our thoughts and prayers with them.
Thoughts and prayers. We fucking
We're
care
so
so
sad.
deeply. Blah, 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 blah.
We're
Come
so
to Walmart.
sad. The material conditions that led to this, we don't give a fuck about. But our thoughts and prayers are with those people who were slaughtered in our store. By the way, Walmart is a great place to pick up some last-minute gifts and items. And Black Friday is coming up, everybody.
The grueling subhuman conditions that we expose our employees to surely had nothing to do with this. Shop at Walmart. A second Walmart employee who showed up for their nightly shift shortly after the shooting told reporters at the scene, "Thank goodness I showed up late."
See, that's, you know what? If I worked at that Walmart, that would be me. That'd be me showing up like, "Oh, shit, I'm late. What happened? Oh, a bunch of people got murdered in the break room." Whew. But your punishment, see, the shitty thing for you, Scotty, is though your punishment is just beginning, so you have to keep working. Oh, fuck. Didn't think about that. Yeah, you'll be ground down slowly by the system. They were ground down quicker. Oh, I see. Have a nice day.
Nearly every state has seen threats, attacks on drag shows. Report.
Yeah, this is super common.
New York. This is from Canoes. As members of the LGBTQ community.
I can't keep track all the letters.
Too many letters. Too many goddamn letters.
My tight boomer 5 minutes. I don't get these pronouns and LGBTQ plus G. People going to the bathroom and litter boxes. I don't get it.
Man, I wish... God. It would be so easy to grift boomers, huh? It's like, man, too many letters, y'all.
I don't
Too many letters, damn letters.
Why they got so many letters?
They're going to have to invent a longer alphabet for these fucking people.
Boomers laugh. Cute boomer laugh track. That's funny because it's true.
What's next? People identifying as spatulas?
I identify as a spatula. See? They're getting crazy out there.
On November 19th, gunmen opened fire inside Colorado Springs Club during a drag show. 5 people were killed. More than a dozen were hurt. I'm sorry, more than a dozen were hurt. The lawyer said that the accused attacker is non-binary, but few details have emerged about the shooting. Drag shows and events such as reading at local libraries have become targets among far-right groups. Some have seen protests and intimidation. Others have seen physical confrontations. Now a report from GLAAD said there have been 124 incidents of anti-LGBTQ protests and threats targeting drag events across the country.
People trying to storm these shows to go in there. I mean, and who knows what the fuck they want to do. Just making threats outside of them, protesting them. It's like... It's just crazy to me because I remember, like, even in Louisiana, like in Slida, Louisiana, going to a drag show probably fucking 10, 12 years ago, and no one even gave a fuck. And that's in the deeply conservative fucking South.
Yeah, but that was before they decided to, like, use it to win elections and shit.
You know, the crazy thing was like all those conservative Christians in that area somehow were able to keep going to church and living their little lives and not having any fucking, real problems. But now suddenly, like, oh, they're targeting kids. You know, the fucking, that old fucking chestnut. Oh, we're doing it to protect kids.
We got to protect the children. Because if the children see a man wearing a dress, they always go fry their little stupid ass brains, and they're not going to know what's what.
You know what it is? It's going to make them question reality. They're going to be like, why can someone do that? Maybe I want to wear a dress. Maybe it's okay. Maybe not. Nope, there's too many questions.
Maybe everything is permissible. Maybe it's okay to murder, rape, steal. Everything's fine, I guess.
Wow.
You sending the wrong message to them youngins right there. You grooming them to turn into deviant, sociopathic, narcissist, sex maniacs out there, y'all.
The ironic thing is that's what Republicans are doing to our nation. That's what they want to turn people into. Like, then those are the people that are promoting that kind of shit. That's just the greatest irony. a bunch of narcissistic, insane, theocratic, fucking fascistic fucks.
When you allow them kids to think, they start getting ideas in their heads, and that's when things go astray.
Yeah, look.
What should they do? Read the goddamn Bible.
People just need to do things the way they did it when I was young, and then everything be good. Doesn't the world evolve and change, though, and circumstances are not the same or static? No, they need be same, be same.
Bob Iger returns as Disney CEO, replacing Bob Chapek after a brief tumultuous time. Dude, Bob Chapek fucking sucked.
Terrible
okay?
CEO.
I normally don't get involved in this kind of shit, but I do have a little Disney stock. I'm honest with you guys about that. And Bob Chapek was pissing me the fuck off.
I don't know Disney stock, and I agree with you. Bob Chapek was a fucking horrible CEO.
You know, like, capitalism does reward greed, but that motherfucker was too greedy.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Bob Iger created this fucking, like, system with Disney Plus where it was like, we're going to be the value leader in the market. And then Bob Chapek shows up and is like, fuck that.
Squeeze him.
Squeeze him for every fucking dime they got. Chud talking point. I just had to unload my AR in this bar/library because they're transing kids. Yeah, of course. Yeah, Bob Chapek was a terrible fucking CEO. This dude fucking sucked. I hated fucking what he did under that, like, tenure of that shit. Like, he was just like, every decision he made, like, made no sense and was disastrous. Like, he was so bad at capitalism. I'm saying this as someone who doesn't even fucking want capitalism, but, like,
I mean, he had a fucking perfectly pliable, like, just thinking for this, the regulatory shit he had in Florida. Like, he made that a fucking disaster. I mean, it obviously was advantageous to the company overall because now the taxpayers in Florida are going to be on the line for about $1 billion for the Reedy Creek district. So, I mean, like, Disney's probably actually happy about that decision. But as far as, like, the consumer end of things, no, he's been awful. And he's not really helped the stock at all. Like,
hey, guys, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles being re-released with 75 minutes of additional scenes and extended footage. Yeah, I heard about that. I saw one of the scenes they released. It was really pretty funny. It was like a Dell? Is it Dell or Dale? It's Dell, right? He was smoking a cigarette and eating a hot dog at the same time. It was pretty fucking funny.
But I mean, TJ, someone, dude, you bought a bunch of Disney stock and obviously been invested in like the corporate side.
Yeah, I mean, I was off it for a little while. I'm back. I got back on it because I felt like it had gotten down to like a low enough price where I wanted to reacquire. You know, I don't have a gigantic portfolio, but I have like a little bit of money here and there. Yeah, I hated Chapek's fucking reign. I'm so glad that fucking Iger's back.
I mean, immediately,
I don't know.
Not even like he's stepping down. Like he's just gone.
Just like, get the fuck out.
Not like, look, we're transitioning to Bob Iger back.
You know, it was terrible, and even all the Disney adults hate it because he wanted to fuck everybody over. Like everything he did was just like greedy and shitty.
I don't use Facebook much, but like literally, like that there's a news story and like mom posted like Bob checked. Like mom was like, good. I'm like, okay, this is why. It's like my mom's happy he's gone. It's like, yeah, they gotta get the boomers back.
Because he fucked over. He made the parks less fun for the fucking Disney adults that actually like going to those fucking things.
Oh yeah, like they had
he made the streaming service way more gougy and shitty.
Yeah, they raised the price on that. He made the park like they had like the fast pass system, and then they'd be like, oh, just pay to get on like a ride, and it's like, oh man, dude, this is just like
he canceled literally every good cartoon Disney ever was producing. Yeah, like he canceled a bunch of projects that people were looking forward to. Like he was just a shitty, terrible CEO. And that's why he only fucking lasted 11 months. And he's gone. Fuck him. But here's some crazy shit. Why Bob Iger's ultimate power move may be selling Disney to Apple.
This is a stretch.
It's happening. Dude. It's happening, guys. Disnapple is coming.
Nah.
Disnapple, bro.
I don't see this one.
Now that Disney CEO Bob Iger has regained keys to the Magic Kingdom less than 3 years after his chosen successor Bob Chapek took over. I guess he did last longer than 11 months. I don't know. Insiders suspect they know how the beloved executive will find a new way to go out on top during his final 2-year stint. He's going to sell the company, one Disney insider who has worked for Iger predicted. This is the pinnacle deal for the ultimate deal maker. Landing a deal with Apple or some other mega buyer would also cement Iger's legacy. I think this is just people who have Disney stock, like trying to like bump stock, trying to bump the stock up by trying to convince Iger to do some shit like this.
Jeff Bezos might buy Disney. That'd be crazy. Disneyverse, man. Come on.
I hate Disney. I hate Apple. A marriage between two ugly monsters. Yeah, but you know what? At least we're getting closer and closer to just having one master. You know what I mean?
There can be only one.
Yeah, these corporations are like Highlanders. They're gonna keep merging and merging until eventually one of them is just your god. And
then your money just goes to them.
It's gonna be like Disnapples on or something. And that's gonna be where that's gonna be it. You know,
you just pay them whatever portion of like your tithe is due. It's like you must insert 20% of all your credits to Disnoverse. Like, okay, your entertainment bill is paid for the month. Do not be late.
Yeah, Elon Musk buys Disney. He's like, it collapses in like a week. Fires 90% of the fucking staff at the fucking parks and shit. The Mean One, unofficial The Grinch horror film, sets December release with frightening new poster.
How can they actually get away with this is what I'm wondering.
Terrifier's David Howard Thornton stars as the Mean One's titular green monster.
It's just because like they're not going to call it the Grinch. Is that how they're going to do it? It's like a Grinch, you know, like
so apparently
knockoff.
Art the Clown is going to be the Grinch. There's just a month left until Christmas, and the Grinch is getting ready to go slashing through the snow in an unofficial slasher parody. The Mean One.
Ah, this ain't a parody.
Atlas Film Distribution revealed the absurd horror flick featuring Art the Clown himself, David Howard Thornton, as the classic Dr. Seuss character will arrive with plenty of time to rack up some kills before the big day. Along with the release of a chilling new poster, the film is now set to reach theaters on December 9th. The Mean One marks the fourth adaptation of the classic Dr. Seuss holiday tale, though this iteration of the Grinch is the meanest and greenest he's been, directed by Bury Me Twice Helmer's Stephen Lamorte. The film takes place in a little town of Newville, where a green monster lurks menacingly in the home in the mountains above. Every holiday season, the beast dons a red Santa suit and pays a visit to the village to wreak havoc among its citizens. Young Cindy You-Know-Who lost both her parents to the monster 20 years ago and is now returned to Newville in search of vengeance.
But I just got one question. She got some big old titties.
I mean, I see some titties going on here.
Because, like, I don't give a fuck if the Grinch wants to do that, but she better have some big old titties, all I'm saying.
That's all I fucking know. You know
like, I want a lot of slash shit, a lot of blood, and a lot of fucking titties.
I don't want a bunch of bullshit, you know?
Like, if that's what you can deliver me, then yeah, a Mean One is for me.
That's what you fucking get.
Is there a trailer for it?
Not yet.
Disappointing, man.
Yeah, it's sad.
It's going to come out next month, and you got a fucking trailer?
I know.
They step up their game.
Get a trailer out there, guys. Avatar 2 is so expensive it must become the fourth or fifth highest grossing film in history just to break even.
Yet again, it's like, most of these stories I'd be like, there's no chance of that happening. Then it's like, wait a minute, it's James Cameron. Now, I mean, could that happen? Is there a world where this doesn't make fucking its money back? Sure.
No, there isn't.
I mean, there
really isn't.
I mean, there's universes that exist, but do I live in one of those? My answer is no. I'm not betting against, dude. I'm not betting against James Cameron. I'm not doing it. I'm not even gonna consider it. I've talked shit on so many movies. I'm not gonna talk shit about this movie. It's gonna be a masterpiece. It's gonna make a shit ton of money. There you go. Because then if I'm wrong, I can just be wrong about that. I can be pleasantly surprised. Then I'm not gonna be like, you know what? Just the time he fails. Because I'm gonna say all that shit and it's gonna be a fucking huge hit. I ain't doing it.
How expensive is Avatar: The Way of Water? Early reports have claimed that production budget alone was in the $250 million range, but director James Cameron isn't willing to give a hard number just yet.
Jesus.
The only answer Cameron would give about the sequel's budget when asked by GQ magazine was the following: very fucking expensive. Cameron apparently told Disney and 20th Century Studios executives that his sequel budget was so high it represented the worst business case in movie history, according to the director's estimates. You have to be the third or fourth highest grossing film in history. That's your threshold. That's your break even. All right. I mean, pretty fucking risky gambit, I guess. On the current chart of highest grossing movies worldwide, unadjusted for inflation, Cameron's original 2009 Avatar ranks at the top with $2.9 billion. Disney's Avengers Endgame is in second place with 2.7. I'm thinking they meant billion again. I don't think it's in second place with two. That's a big drop off.
That's huge. 2.9 billion to 2.7 billion. Yeah, no, it's 2.7 billion.
While Cameron's Titanic remains in the third slot with 2.1 billion. That means, according to Cameron, that if Avatar: The Way of Water wants to break even, it'll need to overtake either Star Wars: The Force Awakens or Avengers: Infinity Wars in the 4th or 5th slots, respectively. Only 5 movies have ever crossed the $2 billion mark worldwide, unadjusted for inflation.
Dude, look at the state of the world and the state of entertainment. This is exactly what Hollywood needs. I have a feeling this is going to make a shit ton of fucking money. And what's this competition? I mean, like, we can go look, but it's like, what is this competition to do this? I can't think of any other major movies that are coming out at this time. They're even going to have a chance. There's no Star Wars movie or big superhero movie that I can think of. Like, so this is going to have the market to itself. And, you know, actually, I think me and we were talking about it like a couple weeks ago. Like, we think this December is going to be fucking big, dude. It's going to be a big, people are just going to throw caution to the wind.
Yeah, I do have this feeling in my fucking gut that people are just going to be like, yeah, fuck it. It's Christmas. We're going all out.
And
Fuck
I mean,
it.
like, there's just so many people that are like, just going to be curious to see this. Like, I think this is one of the movies that can actually put asses in theater seats. There's not many movies like that left. Or
yeah, them blue fuckers are back.
yeah, like that.
I barely remember their first adventure, but fuck it. What's going on with them now?
I know there's a lot of people that just shit on Avatar, but I mean, those movies have undeniably made a ton of fucking money.
Kanye West allegedly showed explicit photos of Kim Kardashian and porn to employees. Dude, this makes me wish I was fucking working for Kanye West.
Come on, call us, dude.
Kanye be like, here's me fucking Kim in the eye. I'd be like, oh, cool. Thanks,
I mean,
Kanye.
I know.
Wow.
I know that probably only lasts like a day before I got fired.
Yeah, you're a weird, hate-filled, anti-Semitic douchebag, but goddamn.
But at least like a day of it would be pretty fun.
Yeah.
It'd be like my day with Yeezy.
Accusing the rapper of problematic. Dude, if someone wants to show me fucking like, here's my wife's big giant ass, I'm not gonna be like, oh man, this is problematic. I'm gonna be like, this is awesome. This is like really like a nice day for me. Sorry. Kanye is constantly showing people anal porn.
I guess he likes anal.
I mean, I knew I fucking liked the guy for a reason. That's all I'm gonna say.
And how about anal? You want to see this anal porn?
Quentin Tarantino regrets not having man-to-man talk with Harvey Weinstein. Just didn't want to deal with his patheticness, you know?
I like your initial commentary when you pulled the story. Where it was like Marky Mark on 9/11.
This reminds me of very much of when Marky Mark said he would have fucking stopped 9/11. Because he was supposed to be on one of those flights, and he was like, you know, if I'd been on that flight, things would have turned out different.
It'd
It's
been
like,
bloody.
you know, nah, dude. I'm just going to say nah. And now Quentin Tarantino's like, you know what? If I'd have just had the conversation, if I'd have had the man-to-man talk with old Harv, a lot of this could have been avoided, y'all.
Let's see what he says. Like, what does he say specifically?
Let's see.
Show the second paragraph. Looks like that's
I'd never heard the stories that came out at all, Tarantino said. I heard the same stories that everybody had heard. What I wish I had done was talk to Harvey about it and say, Harvey, you can't do this. To tell you the truth, I chalked it up to a Mad Men era version of the boss chasing the secretary around the desk. I'm not saying that's okay. That's how I heard it in that category. There was never any talk of rape or anything like that.
All right.
The reason I didn't say something to Weinstein was because that's a real hard conversation to have. I felt it was pathetic. I felt what he was doing was pathetic, and I didn't really want to deal with his patheticness.
I don't think it was that. I
didn't think it was okay. Well, hold on. He's still talking.
All right.
I didn't think it was, okay, you do this for me, or you're not going to get this movie. I never heard any actresses say anything like that. I was just, you know, don't get in the back of a limo with him. It was easy to compartmentalize that to some degree. Anyway, I feel bad about it. What I feel bad about is I feel bad that I didn't have a man-to-man talk with him about it.
If Quentin Tarantino was a fucking moron that knew nothing about Hollywood or the ins and outs of it, and it was just like, like, this was well known. Like, he knew what the fuck was going on. He was producing your fucking movies and getting you financing. So you just looked the other way. I don't think he knew like every specific of what Harvey Weinstein was doing when he wasn't around.
Best contribution. I think fucking, and I have no idea what, Weinstein sounds like. By the way, thank you to the $20 donator who said that Kanye rules or whatever the fuck. But anyway, I think Harvey was just like, if Quentin Tarantino had fucking tried to have that heart-to-heart, it would have just been like, you know, Quentin, I didn't say nothing when you was fucking doing all that weird foot fetish shit in all your movies.
You don't touch my fetishes. I don't fuck with
you know, I don't fuck with your shit. I don't come in there and slap the foot out your mouth. So fucking quit being a little bitch about what I do, you know?
Oh, yes, Harvey.
Leave me alone.
Sorry, Harvey.
If I want to fucking do what I do, you just mind your own damn business, Quentin.
I heard it was a Mad Men era thing. They were chasing people around a desk. Whatever. Don't he even says it. Don't get in the back of a limo with him. Like, why would that be?
But he's not the only one talking shit. Shang-Chi star Simu Liu, whatever, pushes back on Quentin Tarantino's anti-Marvel comments. Let's see what he says. If the only gatekeepers to movie stardom came from Tarantino and Scorsese, I would never have had the opportunity to lead a $400 million plus movie. Liu, the star of Marvel's Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, wrote on Twitter, I am in awe of their filmmaking genius. They are transcendent auteurs, but they don't get to point their nose at me or anyone. No movie studio is or ever will be perfect, but I'm proud to work with one that has made sustained efforts to improve diversity on screen by creating heroes that empower and inspire people of all communities everywhere. I loved the Golden Age too, but it was white as hell.
Man, loving this against Quentin Tarantino is like just stupid. It's so stupid. Quentin Tarantino has featured a number of people in roles that were like black. I mean, like Samuel L. Jackson is one of the main actors he's worked with. Jamie Foxx and Django Unchained. I mean, I don't think Quentin Tarantino's ever really had a problem with diversity.
There's plenty of fucking Asian characters. Like if you watch, Kill Bill or something.
Yeah, so like this just falls completely flat.
I feel like there was Asian. Wasn't the girl Asian in Pulp Fiction too? I don't remember.
What, Uma Thurman?
No. Fucking Bruce Willis's wife in that segment.
Oh, was she? I don't know. I thought she was French.
I think she was. I don't know. You could be right. You're probably right. But anyway, it doesn't really fucking matter. There's plenty of fucking diversity in Tarantino's movies. But even so, like diversity is not like the sole criteria of like movie goodness.
No.
In fact, it's pretty low on the list of what makes a movie good. IMO. Like, I don't know. I don't know if this is a controversial take now or whatever, but like I would rather watch a movie that was like white people that was good versus one that's like a diverse cast and sucks. But I'd also rather watch a movie with a diverse cast that's good than one that's white and sucks. I think that really diversity plays like very little part for me, but I get it because like if there's like a movie that has like a prominent bisexual character or something, I'm excited about that. I'm like, yeah, cool. That's someone that's got my sexuality. Like, I get it. I'm not saying it's like, but it's not anything.
Two different things.
It's like,
that wasn't. I don't think that's what Quentin Tarantino was really criticizing. I think he was criticizing the MCU and just like how that was like. He said that people were hired hands. He's like, he basically was saying there's no real passion behind these films. These are commercial projects. That's what I think. That's what the criticism was more.
The problem is that like every era of Hollywood has had that.
Oh, of course.
Like, there's always been the genre that's just like the big genre of the moment that everything that comes out. Yeah, westerns were the fucking king of the roost for a while. For a while, it was big, stupid action spectacles,
fantasy films.
Yeah, everything's had its day. All right, and right now it just happens to be the day of the fucking superhero, and it'll pass, and some other fucking new obnoxious shit that's barely good will fucking take its place. That's just gonna happen. That's gonna be how it is.
The way of the world.
That's the way of the fucking world, eh? Yep. That's the way of the fucking goddamn world,
That's the way the
bitch.
cookie crumbled, huh?
So anyway,
I take a piss, TJ.
Go take your stupid piss, you fucking garbage.
Man, you want to talk shit to me?
Yeah.
I talk no shit to
You
me,
trash. Ow. Punching me in the back of the head? What the fuck? Scotty's a rude boy. You guys know that? I think I have to take a piss too, honestly. So I'll do that after his ass fucking gets back. I don't want to deal with this shit. Yeah, while you guys are here, I might as well tell you all that you can join the Pessimist Productions Patreon. We got exclusive content on a weekly basis. I do believe that this weekend I'm going to be doing an Abandon Hope. I didn't do one last month, and I didn't feel particularly like I needed to make it up because, I was moving. I was very fucking busy. And, But this month I'm doing a big one. So you guys can look forward to that this coming weekend. Also got a show, exclusively patron show coming out this Friday. And we got exclusive patron shows every Wednesday and stuff. And there's a giant back catalog of content over there. Also, if you're already a patron, but maybe you're at the $5 level, consider upgrading to 7 for more content. If you're already at the $7 level, maybe consider fucking just joining on the yearly basis, saving a little money. Oh, another thing is that Patreon has fixed an issue that it's had for a very long time, where it used to be that if you joined Patreon on like the 23rd of the month, you would be charged again on the 1st. It no longer works that way. Now you're charged monthly based on when you joined. So if you join on the 23rd, you're going to be charged around the 23rd of the next month and so on. It's not going to try to revert you to payment on the 1st, so you're not going to get hit twice in a row. So that's pretty cool. So there's a lot of reasons to join our Patreon. Yeah, just do that shit. I don't know. Fuck you. You know what I mean? Anyway, so we got $304 worth of chat revenue at this point. I guess I could check our Streamlabs to see if anyone's done it through there. We don't have any alerts for that right now, but we do still receive it, of course. And let me just take a look and see if we got any. I don't know if anyone donated through that. Super chat system being so much easier for that, I guess. Yeah, let's do this here. Let's see if anyone gave us through that. Yeah, go away. Yeah, we did actually have one person do that. It was only $3, but yeah.
I guess like we gotta where we at with our goals.
So our goals, we are at I guess about 304, 567, 307, 47 at this point, which means that we have funded to the Ben Shapiro thing for sure.
If you guys want to see crazy videos, I guess you guys...
We have, so we're not too far off from crazy videos of a crazy nature that could best be described as crazy.
Yeah, I got like $70 to go.
Then we have a Cartoon Crush tier list.
Ew.
Things could get thorny in that one. And then shave off Scotty's eyebrows for $5,000.
Which, I mean, my eyebrows feel safe.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys want to see Scotty's eyebrows gone. I mean, you can't really see his eyebrows. How can you see his eyebrows?
Look at him.
You can see them.
They're safe.
You have his eyebrows shaved off, though. It's up to you. It's up to you guys.
Legacy Media twists the narrative.
But I have to actually piss now. So, Scotty, it's now your turn to vamp.
Oh, I got a vamp.
I already promoted the Patreon, so I don't know what you want to do.
Give me like money or something. That would be cool. Dude, get to that. I don't know what you're fucking talking about. You're mad. You're all mad. Except me. I'm perfectly sane and reasonable. How reasonable, you may ask? Completely reasonable. Reasonable in all things. Scotty, what's your favorite movie right now? I'm looking for new movie ideas. A movie that was recommended to me years ago that I watched recently because I never got the references to it, but it all made sense when I saw it was Parasite. Like, I have a rule for most movies to like get a bunch of buzz. I usually wait like a year or two or more after. Because I'm just skeptical as shit. When someone's like, this movie's good, I'm like, oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. You haven't convinced me. But I actually watched that recently. That was pretty good. I watched Whiplash, which is a kind of a movie about like music and trying to like the obsession with it and kind of just trying to like achieve your dreams / obsessions, but centered around like a musical theme, which I thought that was pretty interesting. As what's his name? J.K. Simmons, Jonah Jameson, Spider-Man and shit, and a bunch of other roles too. Pretty famous actor. Yeah, I actually didn't realize it had won Academy Awards back when it came out, but that was a really good movie. I watched recently as well. Terrifier 2. I saw that recently. If you like horror, very gory. That one I would highly recommend. Barbarian, I like that. I saw that one recently as well. I'm trying to think of anything else I saw recently. And I've been watching Better Call Saul. That's what I'm watching on the TV front. So those are the ones I'd recommend if you haven't seen them. If you've seen all of those movies and that doesn't help you at all, though, like you're like, oh, that's dog shit, I'd recommend going and looking at IMDb, the most popular movies. Some personal favorites of mine. Akira Kurosawa's made a lot of great films. If you like older movies, obviously, but a recent one, a more recent one that he did later in his career was Kagemusha. I think that's a really good one. High and Low, The Bad Sleep Well. So there's a lot of, dude, with movies, you just gotta kind of figure out what you like and then just go from there. Like, what are you in the mood for? Do you want a fantasy movie? Do you want an action movie? Do you want drama? Do you want a thriller? Do you want suspense? Do you want horror? That's kind of how I determine what movies I want to see. Old Boy? Yeah, I liked Old Boy. The original, though. The remake of Old Boy was okay, but I just don't think it ever captured the original. Especially the fight scene with the hammer in the hallway and all that shit. Besides, just knowing the twist of Old Boy, just having seen the original version, just like I couldn't have that same level of surprise. Like when I first saw Old Boy, and he goes up to the fucking penthouse, and that whole speech occurs, and that all goes down. It's just like holy fucking shit. Like that just blew me away as a film.
It blew.
It blew me.
It blew you.
It fucking blew me.
Incest and such.
Well, the narrative was fully formed. Fully formed as soon, literally the moment, that there was a shooting at a gay nightclub in Colorado Springs, Colorado. The entire legacy media infrastructure, every major Democrat in America decided this was the fault of libs of TikTok and Tucker Carlson and Matt.
It was. I haven't changed my mind on that.
Matt Walsh and Chris Rufo.
Until there's like some pretty concrete evidence to the contrary, I'm gonna go with that, because it's like I don't believe that it's just a coincidence that this shooting happens at a gay club, right as there's like massive hate being brought up against gay people by Republicans just to drum up votes and consolidate power.
We've seen that. We've seen the number of attacks on these.
This is too loud, blowing out my ears. Good. I hope your ears fucking die
on these drag shows and stuff.
Sorry.
We've seen that. We've seen increasing numbers of hate crimes. Like we see all these things statistically. Then it's just like, well, what's causing it? Well, probably this rhetoric and people that are like spewing it. And it's like, not us. Why are you looking at me for? What? Me?
Just because I said gays are subhuman monsters that are destroying America, all of a sudden it's my fault when people shoot them?
I'm openly a theocratic fascist. Like, don't blame me for this kind of junk. It's like, what? So you're not even, it's like, so you don't even have the balls to take responsibility. I'm not saying like they put the gun in the fucking guy's head and said, go do it, like directly, but it inspired that kind of shit. It inspired, or I guess whatever. It inspires this kind of fucking shit.
I mean, quote unquote. I mean, like, I don't know. It's going to take a lot. I'm going to have to see some evidence of this person fucking identifying as non-binary at all before this fucking
people
happened.
Probably want to give me shit for that, but yeah, I'm with TJ. I'm a fucking skeptic of someone that goes and blows a bunch of fucking people away.
And then it's like, I'm non-binary, by the way. Lol, 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 lol.
Yeah, normally I wouldn't be, but in a case like that, like, you got to convince me at that point. You fucking have shed a bunch of human lives needlessly.
On Fucker Carlson's show, a woman basically said these shootings would continue to happen as long as things like gender-affirming care
fucking see if you can pull that clip. Dude, you see if you can go find that shit. And these people are like, oh, I don't know why you're looking at us.
I don't know. What? Me?
Yeah, it's like they act as if like unless you put like someone is like literally just given a gun by them, it's like I have no culpability for what I said. Just having this massive platform, like I have no influence. Yeah, because that's how like influence works. Like a bunch of people listen to you and follow you, but for some reason, like that's where it ends. Like, oh, you really influencing my opinions, but I don't really ever take action about my opinions. I just sit back and go, that's my opinion.
So this, I can find it in a clip from the Humanist Report. Looks like he pulled it, so...
Thanks, Humanist Report.
Yeah, credit to the Humanist Report for clipping this out, I guess. Or I don't know if he did it, but...
Whoever did it.
He's where I found it, so... So it's going to be this woman, I'm thinking?
I think it is.
I've not seen this clip, so I'm not sure.
News host opened his segment, Instance of which pushes the demon about gender identity.
Does he actually have the clip?
Right. I mean,
All right, here we go.
National television with no pushback, just days after a massacre at a queer space.
Right. I mean, it shouldn't have to be said, but what is anti-LGBTQ that these people need to understand, and what is putting our community in great danger is, claiming that all of us support this and just associating all of us with this. Saying that groomer is an anti-LGBTQ slur. That is doing irreparable damage to us.
I love how they just act like that just came about out of nowhere. Like a bunch of gay people were just like, oh shit, we don't like the word groomer now. No, it was because groomer was conflated with just being gay.
Go watch
like every
there's
fucking
public
word.
service stuff produced in the United States where it was like gay men are a bunch of pedophilic groomers.
Yeah, I mean, like, dude, fucking groomer. Remember when groomer actually meant something? Remember when that was a word that had a fucking meaning? And now the Republicans fucking took it and they ran it into the ground, and now it's basically just synonymous with anyone they don't like.
Yeah, groomer.
Especially someone who
Satanic
fucking
cabal.
is in the LGBT community, unless they're willing to come on Fox News and be like, we're all horrible. We should be killed.
Watch me flagellate myself.
Well, you're one of the good ones because you realize you deserve to die.
You just put self-loathing gay underneath them. There you go. It's like, okay, yeah, right.
As a whole, and is putting a really large target on our backs. And unfortunately, the tragedy that happened in Colorado Springs the other night, it was expected and predictable. We all, within Gays Against Groomers, saw this coming from a mile away. Yeah. And sadly, I don't think it's going to stop.
So it's their fault for them living their lives and celebrating who they are. It's their fault.
I mean, really, we saw this coming. Them victims kind of had it coming.
Yeah, it's literally
I think we gotta blame the victims on this one.
I mean, I'm someone that's like roundly like when I hear this like victim blaming whatever shit, but this is literally just like it. Like, look what they were doing.
By the way, shout out to the trans woman at Club Q who stomped out the shooter with a cock stomper 9,000 heel after Richard tackled him down. Wish I knew her name. Yeah, I wish they would release the name of that valorous hero. TJ,
definitely.
When you become Emperor of the Earth, King. I don't want to be Emperor. Emperor is too much.
Yeah, TJ already said he does not want to be king.
I want to be King. King of the Earth.
Fucking
would you force Tucker Carlson to change his first name? As a Tucker myself, I hate that we share a first name. We'll just say you're not gonna have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Until we end this evil agenda that is attacking children.
They're just saying the quiet part loud now. They are literally on national television justifying violence.
Yep. With all kinds of corporate sponsorships and everything too.
The Squatty Potty loves violence and fascism.
But anyway, here's this dipshit.
And me, and any other American who did not like Drag Queen Story Hour, or who was not in favor of same-sex marriage, or who believed that transing the children...
Ben, if you just said
his shit is loud. I don't even need to boost it. I'm gonna go return this.
If you guys are just saying like, well... anyone, you can live your life how you want by respectfully...
I happen to respectfully disagree with the lifestyle choices that you have made.
Yeah, like, I would think you were wrong and ignorant, but, like, that would be, like, okay, that'd be one thing. That's not what you guys are doing. You guys are making it seem like this innocent opposition where you're just like, oh, well, we just have...
Yeah, it's so crazy because every time something actually comes... every time someone does violence, they all of a sudden are like, well, we're just out here stating a different opinion about the world,
I just see things a little bit different.
But, then, like, most of the time it's like, these fucking gays ruining America, destroying the very fabric of this once great nation. Acting like, honestly, like, gay people, trans people, drag queens, like, these people are, like, somehow, like, what's destroying America? This is what's gone wrong.
And when Ben Shapiro's been targeted for being Jewish, he's had no problem defending this kind of stuff and saying, like, I mean, can you imagine if someone was targeting him for being Jewish and just going like, well, you basically are begging for it because in America you're like a vast minority of religious belief.
Yeah,
like, just convert to Christianity and be safe.
I wonder how Ben Shapiro would feel about the same rhetoric if it was like, honestly, like, okay, it's sad that all these Jews got massacred, but they had it coming with all their greed and, all that stuff they've done in the movie industry and the banking industry. Like, would his ass just sit idly by and be like, oh, yeah, that's fine. That rhetoric is okay.
We have a difference of opinion. We have a difference of opinion there.
He wouldn't just be like, oh, yeah, we just see things different. He would be calling that person out as racist, anti-Semitic, a total bigot. He would have nothing to do with them. He would fucking chastise them from the fucking, you know, he would have nothing to fucking do with someone who had that rhetoric. But
not at all.
If it's like the same shit against gays, lesbians, fucking transgender people, fucking drag queens, whoever the fuck else is on the right wing's shit list this week, you know, oh yeah, that's the problem. That's
Ooh,
and then
it.
they won't even put it into like its proper context of just like, I don't like this lifestyle, you know, because who cares? That has no gravitas. So instead they have to act like it's this like existential threat to our way of life, which by the way, our way of life fucking sucks and needs existential threats to it.
It's basically a satanic cabal, dude. It's like it's morphed into this like giant overarching organization that is intent on the destruction of society. Like that's how they portray it. It's like, look, it's literally us versus just like demons. And they wonder why people are like, oh, let me go to a fucking pizza parlor and shoot it up. Let me go to a gay nightclub and a drag show and shoot it up. Let me go do. It's like, why? Gee, I wonder why they're fucking doing this shit. I can't figure it out. They just randomly chose these places. Like, I don't think it's random. I don't anyone else thinks it's random. I don't think they think it's random. They know what's going on.
Is a bad thing. It was all our fault. It was our fault. It was your fault. If you believe
it's not all your fault.
There's anything wrong with
you
any
played
of
your
those
part in it. I mean, like, what's this? It's all our fault. No, it's not all your fault. But you have your fucking culpability, just like everyone else that's doing this shit.
Then it is your fault if a deranged individual goes to a gay nightclub and shoots a bunch of people.
Yeah,
now,
you're getting this direct action comparison where it's all like, did Ben Shapiro supply this guy's arms? Oh, he didn't? Oh, well, then give him a fucking pass.
If I, every fucking week, came on a fucking show and I said, Ben Shapiro is the fucking root cause of all of our problems in this country.
And something should just be done about him. I don't know what.
If it wasn't for Ben Shapiro, things would be great. Ben Shapiro is the greatest existential threat. He's a threat to democracy. He's a threat to freedom. He's a threat to our way of life. And then someone who listened to me went and fucking tried to kill Ben Shapiro. Do you think Ben Shapiro would appear on his show the next day defending my right to say those things because I didn't directly attack him?
No.
Does anyone believe that for a fucking
calling for your
second?
arrest?
No, he'd be saying this guy incited violence against me and he should be thrown in jail. And he would be right.
Yeah, he would be.
I wonder how Ben reacted to Kanye's comments versus what happened in Colorado. He's walked the line on that one.
But yeah, I mean, from what I recall, he obviously spoke up against them. He obviously was not a supporter of those comments.
Because you're mine. By the way, we're about $30-something away from, or maybe like 40-something away from crazy videos.
Crazy videos.
Was crap from the beginning. It's crap because unless you are inciting violence, actively calling for people to do violence to other human beings, you are not responsible for the violence that they do. This has been the rule in free speech for literally ever. And yet, the left jumped out in front of the story before they even bothered to wait for any facts at all and said that essentially the uptick in sentiment against the transing of the children was responsible for a
transing.
Wow, and you just did it. And you just did it again.
The transing of the children. You see, the problem is that's a lie. The fact that you're lying right now kind of hurts your argument, don't you think? Like the fact that you're literally lying and saying that like there's some kind of horrible predation happening when there isn't. Don't you think that kind of encourages violence? Do you literally feel like you have to, like when you start fucking saying that there's a segment of society that's like preying on our kids and stuff, like don't you think that kind of encourages violence whether you fucking make a direct call for it or not? So if you're going to say something like that, shouldn't you make sure it's true? Like you're sitting here right now being like, they just jump to conclusions without any facts. Well, you just fucking say lies in spite of fucking tons of facts that are freely available to you.
Him and Jordan Peterson and Matt Walsh, all these people have asserted with this like the comment transing of kids.
Thank you, John Keller.
That there's an active effort to turn kids, these normal kids, into a bunch of deranged trannies. He just did it. And it's like, I'm not responsible for this. You just dehumanized a bunch of people.
TJ, what you're describing is called stochastic terrorism. It's a tactic the far right likes to employ so they can claim innocence when violence happens. Yeah, I'm aware of the term. I use it a couple times in some videos I've made recently. And
I think you actually might have made me aware of it too.
It's become more of an unfortunately, it's kind of become a necessary vocabulary of late. So
a mass shooting at a gay nightclub, because this is the game that they always play. It doesn't matter whether the person was deranged.
Oh, it's a game, right? Well, if it's a game, the people that you're talking about lost. So I don't get this. It's a game. It's not a game because there's really crazy people out there going and doing crazy shit, and they're targeting. Oh, are they targeting the majority group again? Oh no, an oppressed minority. Shocking. Never heard that one before.
It doesn't matter if the person had a long history of red flags that were ignored by police. It doesn't matter.
By the way, the laws that you oppose, right? The same laws that you would say are a fucking infringement upon the Second Amendment. So now what? Oh, these red flag laws were ignored. Now, if red flag laws in the state of Colorado would be active, someone would actually have to pursue them. So the police did fail, and their families failed, and the whole entire mental health care system failed, clearly.
Whether the square peg fits in the round hole or not, the narrative is always and forever, my political opponents are responsible for murder, therefore there must be a censorship regime. That was the narrative. Now, all they had to do was wait for the facts.
I'm not even
a censorship regime.
I don't even want there to be a censorship regime. I just want you guys to stop being pieces of shit. I just want you guys to stop trying to like tear America apart for your own like fucked up advantage and amusement. I just want you to like, I don't know, like stop being pure unmitigated fucking evil for 5 fucking seconds and like, I don't know, say a decent thing every now and again. That's what I want. Is too tall of an order for you?
Yeah, you dreamed an insane dream.
And it's important to remember this. This shooting did not happen all that long ago. The shooting happened just days ago. All the members of the media had to do was wait for the facts, which is, in fact, their job. Now, I understand we have a media infrastructure that rewards people who are first and wrong.
So you lie all the time, so who cares? You don't give a shit about facts.
You employ the same practice for
you
your
give zero
YouTube
shits
channel.
about facts. It's even worse. Because you could say like, oh, they didn't wait for the facts to come in.
You don't care. Yeah, he doesn't care about the facts.
You literally will throw facts in the fucking garbage and just be like, nope, narrative over facts.
Rather than rewarding people who wait and are right. That is just how our media infrastructure generally works now. If you jump on a story and it turns out that you're wrong 90% of the time, but 10% of the time you are right, we remember the 10% of the time that you're right, and we forget the 90% of the time you're wrong because you were first, and that's the really important thing. And so there really is no disincentive for members of the media to create fully formed narratives completely in coincidence with democratic priorities.
By the way, I don't really feel like the media was the one that crafted this narrative. I feel like it was more social media that crafted the narrative.
I would agree with that.
Because like I didn't see any media stories coming out being like anti-gay hate crime. Maybe they started doing that eventually, but like when it first came out, it was just like there was a shooting at a gay club, and then social media got wind of that and started fucking calling it a hate crime, which I still think it fucking was. By the way, I don't care that the fucking perpetrator said I'm non-binary. That doesn't mean
doesn't excuse
like
that.
We're not gonna fucking take. Like, I'm not just going to take him at his word or them at their word, whatever the fucking case may be.
Even if you do, and even if they are, that still doesn't preclude it from being a hate crime.
So,
it doesn't.
Yeah. We have very little fucking to go on about this person's motivations, but we do know for a fact is that hate crimes against gay people are on the rise. We know that in every state there has been some sort of backlash or threat or protest against fucking drag queens, drag shows, stuff like that. We know there's been anti-trans legislation passed in states across the fucking board. We know that you guys on the right have been heating up your rhetoric against LGBT people and trans people. I'm sorry, and drag queens and shit for quite some time now. And we know that violence is on the uptick. So, like, I don't think it's all that far-fetched in that social context
they just had a
to
fully
fucking
formed
jump
narrative.
to a fucking conclusion, all
You're
right?
a liar, TJ. They had a narrative ready and waiting.
And I think that conclusion holds until it's demonstrated absolutely to be false. Like, I think that is the most rational default explanation for what has happened here. And if it is wrong, okay. I'm willing to fucking, I'm not going to fucking place ideology above truth. If it turns out this person had fucking totally different wackadoodle motives for what they did, okay, fine. But it doesn't excuse the fact that, like, your guys' first inclination when this happened was to double down on the fucking rhetoric of hate and division, and to just be like, well, you know, they kind of had it coming, you know what I mean? Like, that's basically what I'm hearing on, like, mainstream news. In that Tucker clip we just watched, it's like, yeah, it's bad they got shot, but, like, come on, you know.
I mean, look, when
they shouldn't have been transing them kids or whatever.
TJ, you know what? You play with fire. You know what they say? Gonna get burned.
Could you throw that in the trash? They're just annoying me.
Priorities, and then to just run those out there. Because after all, if they're wrong, we'll just memory hole it. 3 months from now, nobody's going to remember that the media.
I can't wait for them to turn on Dave Rubin. They've already done that. Remember when he fucking adopted, not adopted, but he had a surrogate mother for his kid that he's having with his husband?
Yeah, they're much more like disgusting.
And they were like, this is disgusting. You're reprehensible.
I mean, Dave Rubin has been on, had Ben Shapiro on a show and been on a show, and it's like, you should, hang out with us. So you should come to my wedding. You should come to this. And he's like, no.
Question: when the right inevitably loses the fight on trans people, who becomes the new right-wing boogeyman? I mean, they'll probably just cycle back around to some other group.
Yes, they're just gonna find out some outside group.
It'll be like there'll be some fucking, maybe tensions will be hot with China, and all of a sudden they'll start fucking race baiting against Asians. Or something.
Man, it's all these immigrants again.
They're just gonna fucking move on to some other group of people that there's some fucking social motive to not like them. That, that they can, like, there's going to be some bigots out there that are not going to make a distinction between, like, China as a fucking country and Asian people in America, and they're going to be like, oh yeah, now we hate Asian people. But they're never going to fucking outright come out and say that or something.
Remember that all that happened, TJ? Like, that actually happened during the pandemic.
Right.
And then we saw like an uptick in all that violence. There's tons of incidents where that occurred, and it was just always dismissed.
It'll be the BDSM community. I don't think the BDSM community. I mean, well, maybe
they might like it. Oh, beat me harder.
Yeah, they'd be like, "Ooh, yeah, persecute us, Ben. Oh yeah,
tie me up, Ben.
Ooh, I love the rhetoric. Oh my God, yeah, kill us all. Oh.
Yeah, made a complete mockery of themselves. Nobody's going to remember that all the media had to do was wait for a few days. Now, what am I talking about here? What I'm talking about here is the news this morning that the Colorado club shooting suspect is non-binary according to his attorneys. Poof goes the narrative. It's gone.
No, that's not enough.
Poof.
That's not even close. Non-binary. There's the narrative. Narrative's gone. Dead. Narrative's dead.
That's it. Yeah, that's a wrap.
A killer said a thing. We're taking the killer at their word. We're not going to ask any further questions. Like, you're doing the very thing you just accused liberals and the mainstream media of doing, which is just jumping to a conclusion based on one little fact. No, the fucking most reasonable explanation is still the one that's been posited by social media, and I guess also by the mainstream media, which is that this is a hate crime that was inspired by the rhetoric of pieces of shit like you. That's still, I think, the prevailing idea about this. Now, like I said, if it turns out that the motives in this instance were different, so be it. Facts are facts. That's just how it is. But it doesn't change the fact that the rhetoric that you are spewing is fucking disgusting and has led to violence against LGBT people, whether you fucking want to admit it or not.
Watch how fast this story gets memory hold now. According to Axios.com, the public defenders for the suspect in the mass shooting at a Colorado Springs LGBT...
The first non-binary person the right accepts.
So true.
Nightclub said in a Tuesday night court filing obtained by a New York Times reporter, their client is non-binary and uses they-them pronouns, and the media are confused and bewildered and puzzled because, after all, this throws a wrench into all of their greatest hopes and desires regarding the narrative. Now remember, from the very beginning, it was perfectly obvious this person was deranged. How did we know this person was deranged? Not just because they committed a mass shooting, which is deranged activity, but also because we knew within hours that this person had been...
So even by him saying this, I think to him and his followers, it's scoring points. It's like, oh, they're mentally ill. They're deranged. See? That group of people is all mentally ill and deranged.
Aldrich has been addressed as he, him by his mother and book files. So this is a week to... I mean, they're grasping at straws here. Like... It's pretty fucking obvious to me, and I will fucking still, like, make some effort to respect it just in case it's fucking true. But the fucking fact is that a fucking killer went into a gay club, shot 5 people, actually shot more than 5 people, killed 5 people, injured a dozen others, and then all of a sudden is like, I am non-binary and use these pronouns. Like, don't you think it's pretty fucking likely that person is trolling? Like, that's not, like, you don't think it's like at least a fucking pretty strong possibility that they're just like fucking around with a narrative because they know that that's going to fucking throw a stick into the spokes of the process of this discourse? Like, it seems pretty fucking obvious to me that that could be a fucking very reasonable explanation for that.
It's possible. Like we said, there's, I mean, how
But
do you
not
know?
only that, even if they are genuinely a non-binary fucking person, does that exclude them from being fucking like grasping on to anti-trans, anti-LGBT vitriol? No.
I mean, a person that loves a group of people probably doesn't go in there with a gun and kill them.
Been arrested last year for threatening his mother with a gun and threatening to blow her up with a homemade bomb before the police arrested him and then didn't take away his guns. So that would be pretty good evidence of being a deranged violence.
If he wasn't charged with a crime, Ben, why should he have lost his guns?
I mean, in most instances, Ben would be fine with someone keeping their guns.
Yeah.
So,
oh, someone actually did something bad, we'll take their guns away. But everyone else, let's just trust them. Let's implicitly trust them.
No, people don't kill people and then just go troll. What, they don't? I'm pretty sure they do. I've seen plenty of fucking killers that that trolled the courts. Like, what about that dude that literally was in the court like, I masturbate to the fact that I killed your family, and like laughed? What about fucking Charles Manson? Like, you know, like, I mean, I don't know. There's been plenty of killers who have done troll jobs. Like, it turns out that like mentally unstable fucking sociopaths don't really have a lot of a fucking problem fucking with people.
No.
There's a worm at the bottom of my garden, and his name is Ben Shapiro. My aunt called me a pedophile for being trans. I mean, well, that's because it's been conflated. It's been conflated by people like Ben Shapiro to some degree where, like, yeah, there's just a significant chunk of the population that now just accepts that.
You are evil because of this thing.
Individual who should have been on the police radar, should it not? But we were told that didn't matter. There were full op-eds in the New York Times saying this was not about mental illness. This was not about deranged violence. This is about nothing except for the broad spectrum narrative that the right is evil and must be silenced. And we need to shut it down, shut it all down. We need to stop Elon Musk from opening up Twitter to evil, nefarious folk who disagree.
How has he opened up Twitter? Dude, I managed to keep an account on old Twitter. Now, I did eventually get suspended, but I managed to keep that account on old Twitter for like a decade.
Probably longer, dude.
More than a decade, I guess.
Yeah,
but
for quite a long time.
Elon Musk took over, and like I literally got like 3 suspensions and a 3 strikes you're out fucking gone under his like brief tenure of the platform. So like, if anything, as far as I can tell, it is now less open and less free speech oriented than it used to be. Now it's just a right-wing hug box, which I guess is what you guys really want.
Yeah, they're happy about that.
We need to make sure that everyone we disagree with on YouTube gets demonetized. We have to make sure that the language of the right is never heard again, because that's the only way to assure that gay people don't just get...
What is this argument? Who the fuck is out there? I mean, I guess someone somewhere is out there saying this.
Yeah,
but like,
so yet again, they're worried about, they're trying to silence us, guys.
This is just being used to go out there and tell us we're not allowed to say what we need to say.
How many subscribers does Ben Shapiro have?
A bazillion, 5.7 million.
Oh,
5.7.
How many views does this video have?
Not very many.
Oh,
well, I didn't at the time I was watching it, but it probably has more now. I mean,
yeah. So a guy that has
344. I mean, let me just refresh here.
Well, the narrative was fully.
So yeah, I mean, after 4 hours, that's about 22,000 views.
So just gonna get hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of views. But yet again, you know what the real conversation we should be having, TJ, is? Are they gonna try to silence Ben Shapiro?
Yeah, this isn't about hate speech or anti-trans violence or any of that stuff. What it's really about is they're trying to silence us right-wingers, you guys. That's what's really going on here. Aldrich is mocking LGBTQ people when he claims the NB defense. He is not NB. It's a coordinated attempt by the far right to normalize these crimes and demonize the LGBTQ community. I agree with you. I think that is the most likely explanation for it. But even if it's not, even if that doesn't turn out to be the case, like, I don't care. It really doesn't change a goddamn thing. It changes the perception of this specific case to some degree, but it doesn't change the overall fucking picture of the fucking landscape that we find ourselves in.
Not at all.
People don't just get randomly shot at a nightclub. That was the narrative, and they ran with.
Right. Yes, you're right. They don't just get randomly shot at a nightclub. You're right. There's usually a fucking purpose behind that. And the purpose behind this one is more than likely the shit you guys are doing. The shit you guys are saying, the fucking rhetoric that you use to heat all this shit up, and then impressionable people who take it fucking seriously. Yeah. Do I think most people do listen to Ben Shapiro take him that fucking seriously? No. But there's always going to be people that do.
With it. And boy, did they run with it. It has been nonstop blanket narrative coverage since the shooting. And now it turns out that the suspect is saying that he is non-binary. And this puts the media in a huge pickle. It puts the media in a pickle for a couple reasons. One, it turns out the narrative is not quite as simple as they thought it was.
The media is willing to lie. Wait a minute. If the media doesn't care about facts and is willing to lie about everything, then how does it put them in a pickle? You already said that it wouldn't. It would just be like, well, who cares? You just fucking said a couple minutes ago, oh, they'll memory hole it. Oh, they'll just bullshit. Well, if you believe that, then why would media be in a pickle at all? They can just change their narrative at the drop of a hat, right? So which is it?
They now cannot claim that this person is mentally ill or deranged.
Why not? Yes, they can.
Wait.
Yes, they
can't? Why not?
You guys do it all the time. What are you talking about?
Do you think that because this person is like saying they're non-binary, that means no one's going to be like, oh, well, we can't call them mentally ill now? You're insane. You're mentally ill if you believe that.
After all, they've created a system in which you declaring that you are a non-binary human, a thing that does not exist. We are all members.
It exists. And by the way, even if you do have like a strict essentialist biological fucking view of humanity, it still doesn't exist then. Because there's intersex people.
Right.
So they're still not a binary. even if you're just like, it's based just on like genitalia.
That's barely anybody though. That's barely anyone.
It's still not a binary. If there's a binary. If there's even one exception to the binary, it's not a binary.
TJ, God created man and then woman, and that was it.
Okay.
And then it was
biological sexes. That you declaring that you are non-binary actually makes you more sane. That in some ways, you saying that you are non-binary.
What are you talking about? Look.
That's the most ridiculous I've ever.
Here's a crazy notion.
It makes you more sane.
They're not insane because they think they're non-binary, which I don't even think they do, by the way. But they're not insane because they think they're non-binary. They're insane because they're mass murderers. That's the part that makes them crazy. Okay, that's the crazy part. That's the insane part. They threaten to bomb their mom. That's insane.
Yeah, their volatile and unstable behavior is the problem.
Yeah, not the, oh, I'm non-binary.
Yeah, that's like an aside as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, that's like harmless shit. That doesn't matter at all. Even if you don't believe in non-binary as a concept, them being like, I'm non-binary, even if you think that's like crazy, that's harmless crazy.
Why is that the focus of anything, to be honest with you?
What that is the true you. You're not allowed to doubt anything. What the shooter says now must be taken as absolute, verifiable truth. You have to take it face.
No, why?
What?
That's asinine. Why? What? Huh? Because of what?
The truth to be based on an investigation of the facts, not just someone's opinion.
Value this person saying that he is a they them.
Oh, you know what?
You must, because after all, you must respect the pronouns. They've created this pathetic logical box for themselves. Now,
I'll respect the pronouns. Fine. I've tried to do it during this segment in case that actually is the fucking truth. I don't think it is. I think there's a massive reason to doubt. But just in case.
But there's no contradiction there, even if you do. What's the contradiction?
The problem with this is, it's like, I'm trying to even think of a fucking analogy for how fucking inept this fucking argument is right now. It'd be like, you know, if there was like a murder and I was like, I was found like in the room with like a bloody knife and there's like blood spatter all over me, but I'm like, there's no way I could have fucking done this because the knife is on the dresser and I'm over here. So,
oh, okay.
It's like, wait, you probably just said it there. Oh, yeah, I guess I probably did. Like, so what? Like, the point is like, the fact that you're trying to use to discredit the narrative doesn't discredit the narrative. Even if it's true.
Right.
So, like, it's irrelevant.
Oh, it's completely irrelevant, but Ben Shapiro knows this.
Now, for the rest of us who live in the normal world, this is always a very clear story. Deranged individual goes and does something evil. Boom. End of story.
That's the end. What?
Boom, end of story. No need to investigate any further. No need to ask any questions.
That's the end of the story is deranged, crazed killer commits act of mass violence. End of, okay, that satisfies me.
No, I mean, why'd they do it? Crazy. That's it.
Why are they crazy? Oh, well, I mean, according to Ben Shapiro, they would be crazy because they're non-binary, right? That's why they're crazy. Except in this case, for some reason, that's not the story. The story is like they're deranged killer. But isn't that what, like, see, like, that to me is like, that's the only thing like that you lose sight of in the story. It's like they can talk about all this other shit. It's like someone went and killed a bunch of other people. That's why people are interested in this. And like, oh, they happen to target this group of people. That's even more interesting. Like, I don't get why this is such a, this should be a fucking stretch to anybody.
And then when the person goes to prison and suggests that he is a member of a they-them species that does not exist, you say, oh, well, because this person obviously is a deranged individual with mental illness. Like,
they don't exist.
All fits the narrative. But now the left is confused and they're bewildered and they're puzzled and they don't know what to do. And so
I know what to do. I know what to do. Laugh at how dumb you are is what I'm going to do. Because, like, I've already explained why your shit doesn't make sense. I don't feel like explaining it 20 more times.
Yeah, it's just...
I feel like we've done it. There's nothing more to say. On we go to some crazy videos.
Oh, thank you.
Woman taunted boyfriend as he begged to be let out of suitcase. He later died.
Oh, fuck.
And then, my friend, he died. Oh, yeah, we can't do it that way. Sorry.
Oh, they can't hear the audio or something?
No, they can. It's just the way the screen is right now.
Oh, I gotcha.
I can maybe change it, actually. We'll do it this way.
Dude, I will say this. I would never willingly get into a suitcase and have someone seal it up. Like, maybe if I had a knife or something, I knew I could get out.
For everything you've done to me. Sarah. For everything you've done to me. Sarah. Fuck you. Sarah.
Okay, so
Fuck
she's psychotic.
Sarah. Stupid. Sarah.
Sarah, I'm
What's my
dying.
name? Don't wear it up.
How strong is that zipper?
I can't fucking breathe, babe. Seriously. Yeah, that's when you do when you choke me. Sarah.
Okay, so this sounds like she's saying, allegedly, that he committed domestic violence and assault on her, so this is like revenge.
Yep.
I mean, even if that's true, I mean...
She threw the suitcase down the stairs.
Sarah, I can't breathe, babe. That's on you. Sarah, I can't breathe. It's on you. Sarah.
Well...
I'm pretty sure it's going to be on you.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Especially since you decided to film this.
Yeah, this seems like first-degree murder is what this seems like. It seems like you filmed your crime because you wanted people to know what you did. And I mean, she seems proud of it, to be honest with you.
Real ransom. Might want to get video for it extra. Because I got this. Sarah. Real ransom. Sarah. Sarah, I can't breathe, babe. Oh.
No, she doesn't seem to give a shit.
What I feel like when you cheat on me.
Sarah. When you're cheating on me?
Fuck you. Breathe, Sarah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just a PSA. You just, if someone says get into a suitcase,
like, hey, hop in the suitcase. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't fucking do it. It's
don't
not worth
fucking
it.
do it.
And now you see why, because this guy got to suffocate to death slowly in the suitcase.
This makes me so uncomfortable to watch.
Sarah, can you please not murder me?
Sarah, I can't breathe, babe. Please don't murder me.
You piece of fucking shit.
She's currently on trial for second-degree murder.
Okay, well, I guess you got second degree. That's probably more than she deserves.
You want to lose your fucking kneecap, Scotty?
No, I'm pretty good with my kneecap.
Do you want to lose your fucking kneecap?
You want to
Guess not.
Want to lose consciousness?
You want to lose your fucking kneecap? Boom, boom. Nope, I don't.
I mean, yeah, that's pretty clear.
Why, bro, punching in slow-mo?
Play it again? Say what?
Huh? We're about to, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to see a redneck fight. Prepare yourselves.
Well, guys, our next goal is like $9 away.
Yeah, we're pretty close.
So just so you guys know.
And that's the cartoon character crush list. It's huge, by the way.
Oh, shit. What happened? Do you want to goddamn say it again?
Do you want to goddamn say it again?
Damn right I do, you son of a bitch.
This is America personified. I wish you were wrong.
Wow. Do what?
Oh,
What
shit.
you talking about?
Oh, shit.
What you talking about? Hell, you got me all...
Oh, shit.
I'm away on you, boy.
Shit.
Fight. Oh, shit.
That uppercut's what done it.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. He should have fucking just left well enough alone with that. The other guy was just backing away, and then he knocked his ass the fuck out.
Yep. Why, bro? Yeah, that dude is not a good puncher, so I don't think he should be doing that.
Yeah, like, you don't punch like this.
Like,
what is that fucking punch?
Oh, this dude's
Oh, goddamn it, you want to play with me? You ain't sleeping. I will show you something.
I guess you
act
did.
Stupid.
How casual it is afterwards,
You got
too.
knocked the fuck out.
Oh, he does the Friday line.
So beautiful.
America, baby.
As if I need another reason to not go skiing. So the ski lift is going in reverse and to double speed. Whoa!
Damn! Just fucking chucking people off.
This is in Georgia, not America's Georgia.
Oh, shit. Shut that machine down.
They're trying.
Oh, fuck. There's people on that one. Oh, no. Jump off. Jump off. Jump off. Jump off. No, jump off. Oh, yeah. Okay, some people are jumping off. Jump the fuck. Oh, shit.
Yeah, you do not want to stay on that.
Oh, fuck. That's awful. Someone got slammed in that fucking thing. Cut the fucking power. Cut the fucking power. Flip the fucking breaker. Yeah, someone finally did. Like, what the fuck, man?
Crazy, but that's how it goes.
Millions of people living as
This video just you know, the fucking video of the dude trapped in the suitcase doesn't really disturb me that much. But this video disturbs the fuck out of me. I don't know why.
That's probably a life GD's contemplated. The man in the suitcase.
Yeah, you know.
But this one, he is not.
This one here, though.
This is the true terror.
I mean, this is just because it's disquieting. You tell me if you disagree.
What lies below?
I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. I don't fucking like it, bro.
What lies below, TJ?
Nothing good.
Tell me what lies below.
I do not like that at all. Good sir, no thank you. No thank you, good sir.
What if all the secrets of the universe were at the bottom of that hole, TJ?
I hope they're not, because I'm not going down there.
She's like, nah. Just, I'll die not knowing.
You ever wanted to stop on the highway?
I've seen people do it. It usually doesn't end well.
Well, here's another example. Let y'all stop.
Are you fucking nuts?
You fucking nuts! Oh, shit! Yeah, I mean, I mean, he got hit on the fucking highway there.
All because this
so-
dipshit fucking decided to stop for no reason.
If you could hit someone going like 70, 80 miles per hour and shit, you're going to be fucked up.
So here's
His neck's probably fucked.
This is 6 days ago or whatever. This is Twitter's San Francisco headquarters. See, I don't need the volume too much, but apartheid, profiteer, dictators, ass kisser, lawless oligarch, insecure colonizer, cruel hoarder, space Karen, mediocre man-child, pressurized, privilege, petty racist, megalomaniac, worthless billionaire, bankruptcy, baby, supreme parasite. It
I am the
circles around.
supreme parasite.
Fuck Elon Musk, bro. Piece of shit.
You love Elon.
All right, here's a woman who decides she's going to climb the Mayan pyramid.
That's a big no-no. I don't think. I don't think they allow you to go on the pyramid. I don't think that's how it works.
They don't like her.
She actually, at first, people thought she thought she was getting applause. Like,
woo, you rock, girl.
That's great. You know what? I didn't have the balls to go up there, but you do.
You so free spirited. Woo. Nope.
Boo!
Boo.
Boo. Yeah. This angry mob is here to greet me. Apparently, what they're saying is I read somewhere a translation that was jail. Take her to jail, basically. Jail. They love you.
I thought you were cheering. I'm sorry. I thought I was a hero.
I'm the villain? What?
Are we the baddies? Boo! Fuck you! I throw water at you.
Look, you got a whole crowd of people coming to cheer you on.
The crowd later ripped her limb from limb.
That might be a tad bit extreme.
I don't think so, Scotty.
Maybe just a little bit. Ah, you're right.
All right. Well, we've made it to this, but I'm gonna make this smaller again, and I'm gonna put this over here. We haven't made it to shave Scotty's eye. We're only $4,500 away from shaving Scotty's eyebrows off, you guys.
Super close. I'm sure we're gonna hit it.
Super goddamn close. All right. So this is the ultimate Cartoon Crush Girl Edition tier list maker. All right. So, if there's a character on here that's a teenager or whatever, then just assume you're a teenager or they're fucking aged up or whatever the fuck. I don't care.
Nah, I don't think that's what it is, TJ.
You're going to do that.
You're disturbed, TJ.
You're going to do it. Because there probably is.
You're disturbed.
I don't see any, but, I know these lists are.
Disturbed.
So I don't know. We need to fucking put, there is actually a who. I already don't know who this bitch is.
Neither do I.
I don't know who this bitch is, but I'm going to say just based on this little thumbnail, I don't know, D, C. I have to know more. What do you think, Scotty?
She don't look that bad. D, right?
Because she get the D.
She about to get the D. Give a D to get a D.
There's literally just cats on here. When I say I want to get some pussy, that's not what I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
That's the kind of pussy you're going to get then.
What's her name? Francine from American Dad or whatever. She's portrayed as being pretty fucking kinky and shit, right?
I think so. Yeah.
She does some crazy shit.
I don't too much of a crush on her though, so I might just put her I don't know, D or F. I don't know.
I'd say a C. All right.
Highest I'm willing to go is D.
All right. Fair enough. This crazy bitch from fucking Princess and the Frog. She scares me. I'm gonna say F on that.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, man. That's not gonna happen.
Gadget from fucking Rescue Rangers. I mean,
okay, stupid.
That's not fair because I
small.
saw that shit as a kid. More nasty talk. I'm out. Go away then. Fucking wholesome little bitch. Get out of here.
It is wholesome, isn't it?
Where's Minerva Mink? I don't know. She's probably on here.
That
This
is
thing is cute.
wholesome
Look how
fries.
big this fucker is. This fucking gigantic. She's probably on here somewhere.
Yeah, get out of your wholesome fuck.
Gadget from Rescue Rangers is not fair because I saw that shit as a kid before my brain was fully formed.
I've never thought about Gadget, so no.
Scotty says no.
Platonic.
Bullshit.
I've never.
I'm fucking that mouse, Scotty.
All right. Shit.
I'm putting it. She's getting at least a D.
That D's only represents TJ.
No, because fucking she be getting an A from me.
Nah, no.
The compromise is there.
Nah.
I don't like this Sonic shit. I'm gonna give that an F.
Oh hell no, man. D.
What?
D.
Why?
Gotta give a D to get a D. You know what I'm saying? Get a little D to get ahead. You know what I mean? You get what I'm saying?
Son of a bitch. This is going to take forever. Then fucking go away. We're going to talk about this. Hey, so this is that cave bitch from...
oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I'd bang her.
She's pretty strong and stuff. B?
Yeah.
I'll go with that. This is from that YouTube show, Has Been Hotel.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it. You can trade it.
I don't. Friend tier, I guess. I don't know. This looks like one of them Disney chicks, but I don't recognize this. Do you recognize this?
No, I don't.
I'm gonna just say who?
Yeah, we don't know.
Cruella de Vil. Cruella de Vil.
Cruella never really did it for me.
If she doesn't fuck you, no cartoon bitch will.
I don't know, like the whole thing, like wanting to make like a coat out of puppies. That kind of like it's a turn off. So F.
Yeah, I mean that sucks and all, but like also she way too scrawny. F. I ain't fucking an ant. F.
Yeah, that does nothing.
That's one of the Avatar fucking chicks or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah, it is.
I don't even remember that one. I kind of remember the face, but I don't remember the personality. Wasn't that one of the like evil chicks, like sidekicks or whatever the fuck? Like.
I think she was, right? She was
Ty Lee. That's what people are saying. I don't know. I have no interest, so friend tier. I like that she's evil, but you know.
Now, what was that? What was the main one, like Azula or whatever?
Yeah, she'd get higher up there.
Oh my god, yeah.
She'd get higher up there. She's the right kind of crazy.
Let's see.
This fucking nah.
No, I don't. Yeah. I agree with that.
I'm more like who, I guess. No, not that mouse. Not who, but like F.
A.
Minnie Mouse is an A?
Come on, TJ.
Why?
You know you want it, man.
Why?
Because that's where Mickey's been, dude. And I want to be where Mickey's been.
You're just so basically just like based on the fact that it's good enough for Mickey, you want it.
Yeah, dude. It's like I want Mickey's like sloppy seconds, dude.
I will I'll put you on I'll put her a C.
All right, fair enough, man.
Whatever.
But I'm just saying, if Mickey is good enough for Mickey, it's probably good enough for me.
See, this is like, okay, there's furry. If you're this far into furry, you got problems, right? This is a cat.
That's a cat from the Aristocats.
This is a goddamn cat, guys. Don't be fucking cats. All right? We don't need that.
Don't need you fucking a cat. Come on, bro.
No idea.
Oh, no.
This looks familiar, but no idea. This is the dead chick.
The dead chick?
Yeah, from Up. This is Dead Wife.
Oh, I never. I don't really care. I'll let you rate it.
There'd be kind of a thrill to that.
I mean, Maleficent really doesn't do it for me in the looks department, but like, I don't know, in the evilness department, she definitely does. That's like,
she's really evil, and she has her own palace, and she's like pretty good at making an evil speech, and she can turn into a dragon. That's pretty good girlfriend material right there.
Yeah, that is. I mean, for sure. That's like a goth girlfriend if there ever was one.
Yeah, like, you know. I'm going to say at least a B. The caveman mom.
I don't know. She didn't really do it too much for me.
Not as good as the fucking girl.
Maybe a little bit, I guess.
D.
You know what I mean, yeah.
Fucking ugly as shit. F. It's that fucking stupid show that I hate that everyone fucking loved, like back in the 2000s or whatever.
Sorry, I don't know it.
Small titty goth girlfriend. She got a thick ass. Who got a thick ass? This creature? I don't like it. I just don't like the fucking character design. It looks hideous.
Yeah, it just doesn't work for him.
I never watched this show. I don't fucking give a shit about the show. Fucking Elsa. I just hate this bitch for that fucking song that everyone was singing and shit. So
Let it go. Let it go. Oh, no, don't even play now with the next one.
Fucking
don't even play now with the next one.
I mean, that's you gotta put that's up there, right?
TJ's obsessed with her.
That's gotta go up there.
I don't want to fuck no pony. I ain't a brony. F,
says Scotty's. Now, this early Disney bitches was no damn good right here. This fucking like good fairy bullshit.
Yeah, she's too goody good. Yeah, I'm not.
I don't want that shit. I don't want to fuck the embodiment of fucking sadness.
Yeah, I'm good on that one too.
Terror from Teen Titans is okay. D. No idea who that is.
That's a who. Who?
Who the fuck? Whoa. Hell yeah. She wasn't even in much, but yeah. Maybe not quite there.
She just was like, damn.
But goddamn, I mean, like, this is one of those characters that was literally just designed to be like, goddamn.
Like, I'm titillated.
I'm titillated by them titillates.
I'm titillating right now, boy. Whoa.
No fucking idea.
Yeah, that doesn't, no.
I know this is from one of them shows, but I don't watch it. Is this no, that's the giant chick from the Monsters versus Aliens or whatever.
I haven't seen it.
She's giant, so that's kind of a thing. I'll go D. That's that bitch from that Imaginary Friend shit. Never watched it.
Yeah, so I can't really rate it.
I know who it is, but I'm just gonna.
Yeah, a lot of these I'm just gonna be like, huh?
No idea. A fucking strawberry? Nah.
Yeah, I don't want to fuck a strawberry.
You know what? Let's just go through and get rid of all the fucking. Yeah, who the fuck is this? No idea who that is. I guess I know who this hippo is. F. No idea. Don't know. I'm just gonna see. Who else do I know? Is that from Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy? Ant bitch. No idea who that is.
Yeah,
don't know who that is.
I don't know. Cereal.
That looks fucking nightmarish.
You want it. Don't you want it?
Don't feel like I know who that is. No idea. No idea. No idea. La da 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 da. I feel like I do recognize that armadillo, but I don't know from what. No idea. If you see, by the way, if I fucking put one in there that you are like, I do recognize that one.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any so far.
All right. Well, we cleared out a couple rows of them. So, all right. So this is that bitch from that Star Wars Clone Wars show that everyone fucking comes their panties over all the damn time.
So you got to rate it accurately.
You don't need to know them to judge them. I am gonna. This is not just about attractiveness with looks. Okay, this is about a crush. This is about like
you have
being,
a crush.
This is about being girlfriend material. Is what this is. Okay.
So would you want to date her, TJ?
I don't like the philosophy of the Jedi. So no. I don't know what this weird shit is on her head.
There,
but
TJ, look, the Jedi.
You know what? She was played by Rosario Dawson in the fucking show, The Mandalorian or whatever, which is pretty hot. So I guess C.
Oh no, man. That seems fair enough.
This is the fucking kid's mom from Iron Giant. She's pretty hot. I'm gonna say.
Plus, it'd be great to bang that kid's mom just to fuck with him, dude. Like, yeah, fuck.
Scotty wants to cuck that kid. He's just like, yeah, I fucked your mom,
fuck
kid.
your mom, bro.
Scotty, don't even lie about fucking this pony. All right, I know you want to fuck this pony right here. April O'Neil from Ninja Turtles.
Oh my god, dude, come on now.
Come on, what are you fucking? That's fucking
the tier of the gods.
That's back when they used to have big tits in a fucking children's
dude,
cartoon.
Fuck
All right,
yeah, dude. Who the fuck did not want to fuck April O'Neil?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. She's actually just good girlfriend material in general. Good for Aang and shit.
Oh yeah.
So,
what you mean, TJ?
I'm sorry, but you know this is the real shit right here.
Oh hell yeah.
This is the real shit. That Azula shit. Nah.
Yeah, she don't do much for me.
F. I really don't know who the fuck that is. That's Barbie.
That's Barbie.
Fuck that. I'm gonna F. The fucking girl from Lilo and Stitch.
She's all right.
Not the kid, obviously. But yeah. What's her name? Nani or some shit?
I can't remember.
I'll say B.
Ariel.
Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
I mean,
she kind of sucks.
Yeah, she's too generic-y, dude.
She's super generic, and she's kind of an idiot.
Yeah, she's an F.
This bitch, no, she was a cunt. This bitch from Tailspin, she was always up Baloo's ass about something like, Baloo, you fucking cost $2 million. Fucking, I don't need that nagging shit all the damn time.
When I bang Beth.
Beth is like, she's a total crazy ass sociopath that'll wear you down, destroy you psychologically and shit.
Dude, it's gotta be like an A.
So at least like a fucking B, right?
I mean, dude, because you'd say you wouldn't go out with Beth, but Beth would manipulate you into going out with her if she really wanted you.
Roxanne from a Goofy movie. I'd say she's pretty high up there. On like B. This dog? No.
No, I don't want to fuck a dog.
No one's fucking dogs, all right? Don't do it. I mean, I guess there are people fucking dogs.
But you shouldn't.
Just don't fuck dogs.
That's the point, though. No fucking dog.
I recognize this is from like that Dexter show that was like the secondary Dexter show, like the monkey show or whatever the fuck.
I don't remember. Oh, you mean
whatever.
Fuck. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Put it in.
We got a huge list.
I want no damn ant.
A for an
this
ant.
an A.
A, dude.
You know what? Just for you, Scotty.
Thank you, man.
But you got to tell me why. You got to give me a cogent reason
I'm the
why
fucking
this
dude
ant...
that wants to fuck a lava bug.
Oh, right.
I mean, like, does it need to go further than that?
I forgot about that.
Thank you.
No idea who that is. I know who that is, but I can't imagine wanting to fuck that.
Yeah. No.
Amy. Oh yeah, she's pretty good.
Yeah, she's like a C.
I don't know, like C-ish range. This is one of them villains from the Powerpuff Girls. I guess like a D maybe.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Miss.
Oh yeah.
Bellum. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she was very helpful.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'd say B.
Oh,
B tier.
Oh yeah. Yeah. No,
I don't want this.
No. I mean, as much as I want Minnie, you know, I mean, as how little I want Daisy.
Yeah, I mean, like you're supposed to be like, fuck, you
I
want
top tier,
Donald
man.
Cuck's fucking
no, I'm good.
second fucking shit.
I keep
Daria is my soulmate, and I kind of wish that we had fucking gone to high school together, or that she existed. So I'm not settling for less than A. I don't give a fuck about this tiger bitch. F. Dexter's mom.
I mean, who does not want? I mean,
Dexter's mom has got it going on. I don't know. I'm like tempted. S tier?
Hell yeah, dude.
You said A for this. You didn't say S.
No, I think it's S, dude.
The ant?
Oh no, the ant is that. No, Dexter's mom is an S. Like,
Dexter's mom is definitely S tier.
I mean, that's like Dexter's a little fucking dork.
Dexter's mom has,
and then you're just like, holy shit,
the
Dexter's
double dodeca serving of cake for sure.
And you're just like, dude,
there's no doubt about it.
It's fucking hot. I mean, that's why Dexter would have friends to begin with, just to be like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
Dexter.
she was. That's true. She was thick before thick was even a fucking thing. You know what I mean? Daria's S. I agree. I was fucking trying to be conservative, but whatever. Demona from Gargoyles. She's an A.
Dude, hell yeah, dude. I want some gargoyle, bitch.
Dun 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 dun.
Have her way with me.
Dun, dun, dun.
Have your way with me now.
No.
Fuck no, dude. That's not even a tough call.
Don't care. She-Ra from the new She-Ra. She's not that like doing it for me, but I'd say like C-ish range.
I think you're about right.
I like the show, but I'm not like that attracted to the character in that way or whatever. Daphne from Scooby-Doo. Go to fucking I don't know.
I'd say
A range, yeah. But Velma's got to be S. Betty Boop is kind of like weird. I don't really like her.
Yeah, I always felt that way. It's like she's a sex symbol. It's like, ugh.
No idea. Oh, I know this robot. I don't know the fucking show well enough. I'm just putting the Who. I don't know that.
What Ursula teach? Oh, you ducking Ursula, man. Ursula's gonna manipulate me yet again.
Ursula is a fucking thick ass BBW with tentacles who's evil as fuck. So
Ursula doesn't do it for me at all, but Ursula is also Ursula, so like she's gonna get what she wants.
Right. And you know, not only that, she does it for me hardcore enough for her to get promoted to S tier, right?
I mean, argue, but it's Ursula. I mean, like
this chick, this from Road to El Dorado. She's fucking the only reason to even watch that goddamn movie, in my opinion. The movie's pretty damn boring to me.
Yeah, that's
but
not
this
my
chick
favorites.
thick, so she gets to A. I think her name is Shell. She's thick as fuck. They knew what they were doing.
Oh yeah, you know they did.
I don't like this little blonde bitch shit that much. F. A skeleton.
I can't do nothing with that, man.
What are you gonna do with that?
Yeah, pass.
Yeah, it's pass on the skeleton. I don't know who the fuck it is.
Yep. Sorry, I don't know.
Looks vaguely familiar, but no. Who else don't I know? I don't know that. Bambi's fucking. What is fucking shit? One of the chickens from Chicken Run. I don't know about this shit.
I mean, who the fuck would not want to cuck
I mean, you
Pete?
could fucking, like, if you have the opportunity to cuck Pete, you do it.
100%, dude. I'm fucking cucking Pete.
And I mean, like, she's thick, too.
She is.
She's another one of these thick goddamn cartoon characters. The evil queen from Snow White. I don't know. She don't really do that much for me. that like a D maybe?
Yeah, she's not like F, but she's like a D.
The spider from James and the Giant
I couldn't
Peach?
do that, man. The spider
Let's
was
say-
too. I would say platonic with me and the spider.
Oh yeah, like I guess I forgot about that platonic category.
Yeah, look.
There you go. Yeah, I can be friends with the spider.
Yet again,
I can be friends with the little robot.
Ava,
you
yeah,
know?
like I can't do Wally dirty, man. I can't do him dirty like that.
Yeah, you don't want to. I mean, like cucking Wally is fucked up.
Yeah, like there's I like Pete.
I mean, like-
I'm willing to cuck Pete in a heartbeat.
There's
Mickey,
fucking lines and shit. You know
but
what I mean?
Wally's like fucking trying to clean up the planet. He's like the one little good robot. I can't fucking.
Yeah,
cuck.
I mean, like
no, I ain't doing it. Hey, Ava
Wally
comes on to me.
fucking
I'm gonna
saves
go
the
like,
world, and you're gonna cuck Wally. I mean, don't fucking do it.
yeah, I'm
dude.
like Ava comes on to me. I'm like Ava, I can't.
Don't fucking do it. Don't you fucking do it.
I'm not gonna.
For some reason, this little fucking well, I guess we're not there yet. But what's this is the chick from Legend of Korra that's like spontaneously a lesbian at the end of the show.
I am lesbian.
I don't know.
It's harder to obtain then, right? Because like she don't swing your
D,
way.
I guess. Bambi's mom. I'm not into it. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's like it's just not. She's a deer.
This little skunk from Tiny Toon Adventures kind of reminds me of Chelsea, which I guess sounds insulting because it's a skunk or whatever, but I don't know. I'll put it as C just for that.
No
ponies.
No fucking ponies.
No fucking. How about a chicken? You want to fuck a chicken?
No.
No?
I'll fuck no chicken.
All right. Fair enough. How about a bird?
Fuck yeah. Fuck that bird.
Fuck that bird in
Fuck
the
that bird. Fuck
ass.
that bird.
Where are you putting it?
B.
B. I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is?
Nope.
Don't know.
Hell no.
Don't know. I guess I do know. It's one of the cars from Cars. Do I know this thing? What is this thing?
I don't know.
I don't know either. All right. Don't know. Okay. Now we're down. We got people I know now. This is a chick from that Atlantis movie.
I don't remember it all.
F. She sucks.
Yeah, that's fine.
This bitch, the granny, fucking whatever, the fairy godmother from Shrek.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna say nah.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
The little emotion bitch from that terrible Pixar movie. I'm gonna say no to that. Snow White, nah. I don't know unless you feel different.
I don't really care.
I don't really like the fucking old Disney shit. I mean, I like the movies, all right, but
yeah,
like,
I enjoy the movies, but
I don't like this
as far
chick
as like,
either.
give me a boner, no.
I'm gonna say F. Yeah, Leela's all right. Say
like a C. Yeah, she's like a solid
C range.
She's a solid
Okay, this random chick from Lilo and Stitch that I don't remember really, but looks pretty good there. So
looks
I don't
pretty
know.
damn fine. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say like I don't know.
How about give it a D for double D?
I don't really know. I don't really know who they are as a character, so I'll just say C.
That's fun.
Lois Griffin, nah.
Peter.
Peter. No.
Just that voice, dude.
JJ. No. Not putting up with that.
Come on, you even gotta ask. At the very top.
I would, like when you have to like climb up the thing because it's like you fucking filled the chart up so much and shit.
The pyramid of shit.
S tier.
Yes. Yeah, like who cares?
Trish. That's another one. That's the other sidekick.
Oh yeah,
chick.
I'd do her, dude. Give her like a B.
All right, I'll do it for you. This little vampire bitch from that stupid Adam
I hate
Sandler
that fucking
bullshit.
movie. Yeah, F.
Who? I know that's from Kim Possible. I don't know. Who? Another ant. You want to fuck this ant too? A? God damn you and your fucking ant fucking ways. Fucking weird.
Sorry, man.
Weird ant fucking son of a bitch.
Oh, damn.
I'm putting your ants together so that people know I'm not associated with this ant shit.
Hey, you're associated with it.
This is another one of them things from that show or whatever. I'm going to say who because I haven't watched enough to even fucking...
No idea for this next one.
This is from that chick from the B movie With,
man, I hate that shit, dude.
Yeah, terrible movie. F. Who?
No.
Who? That's Bo Peep, I guess.
Little Bo Peep.
Who's this? What is that? Is that another cat or something? I can't tell. Whatever. Who? No, that's actually Helga's sister. I remember her. And then another fucking stupid pony. We could just put that in F, I guess.
F.
Okay, so Lil Bo Peep. Nah,
I've never really, never did nothing for me.
Don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah, she's an F.
Stupid mouse from fucking whatever. I'll just, you know what? I'm just gonna fucking. I guess we can't do that. We gotta fucking. We've done it this far. F.
Yeah, does nothing.
Marge Simpson. Homie.
Yeah,
F. This evil bitch from Tangled or whatever. I'd say like D.
Yeah, I'll get D. She's not super high up on the list, but you know, she got something.
The fucking Powerpuff Girls teacher. D.
Yeah.
Like I can't say that there's like nothing
There's
there.
nothing,
There's
but-
a little spark. Betty Rubble.
Yabba dabba doo.
Yabba dabba do you in the butt. C.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Helga's sister. I don't care
Who cares,
enough.
man?
It's like whatever. Fucking
Just
F.
throw away. Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn got to be up there, right?
I mean, yeah, of course.
I mean, if it's good enough for the fucking Joker. Let's see. I don't like her as much as other
I'm
people.
obsessed
I'm gonna
with
say
her, but
B.
yeah.
She's definitely a solid B range.
B's good.
Pocahontas. I think that's offensive because I'll be friends with Pocahontas. I'm not going to try to colonize her. Poison Ivy from the Harley Quinn show. Pretty hot, honestly. I don't know if you've ever seen that show.
No.
I'll say B
I'll let you
range
rate it,
too.
though.
No idea.
Can tell you. Let's see this one.
This is another one. I barely know who the. I'm gonna if I kind of know the character, but barely, I'm just gonna fucking do the
Yeah.
same shit. All right. Okay. Okay. So Aurora from Sleeping Beauty and shit. I'm gonna say F because
What? F?
All right, you can put it higher. What do you want?
No, I'd say she's more like B.
B. All right.
Sleeping Beauty was my fucking favorite.
That's true. You have that nostalgia boner.
Yeah.
Belle from Beauty and the Beast. That's pretty high for me.
Sailor's oldest time.
I don't know. Probably B.
B for Belle. That works.
Cinderella.
Yeah, she never did it for me.
I'm gonna say like D because she's like at least industrious or whatever.
She is that.
Esmeralda's pretty hot. I can definitely see what Frollo's.
Dude, if it got Frollo all worked out, man, it's like she's like a fucking.
Yeah, I mean, like
at least a B.
I mean, she turned like a devout, albeit evil, man of the cloth into like a raging sex maniac. So she's got to at least be an A.
Yeah, I mean,
right?
that's fair enough.
It's a fucking gazelle from Animalville or whatever the fuck. Zootopia. I'm gonna say F. I don't give a shit about that.
Oh damn.
God damn, bro.
Oh damn.
Oh yeah. Where's she going? She going to the very
she goes tippy top.
God
I mean, just look right there in the titties.
Tizzy top.
Jesus Christ.
Oh yeah. That's what's going on. Jane.
Yeah.
I don't know. C?
Yeah. I don't like her either way.
All right. I'll say C. Princess Jasmine. I mean, there's fucking a lot of Rule 34 out there.
Yeah.
For a
there
reason.
is. Yeah.
You know? It's there for a reason. Okay. All right, let's see. Judy Hopps.
I'm not even wasting my fucking breath.
Yeah, I've given you your little stupid ants. You're gonna give me my fucking bunnies, bro.
I'm not.
You're gonna give me my goddamn bunnies,
yeah,
bitch.
I know it's going to S tier for TJ.
Yeah, that's goddamn right. You know what? She's gonna go one below Lola because she's not as good as Lola. She's close.
Close, but no cigar.
Meg from Hercules. Who put the glad in? I kind of like her sarcastic streak. I don't really find her that physically doing it for me, but whatever. I'll give her a D just for
some credit.
This is from Wreck-It Ralph, I think. This is like that tough bitch from Wreck-It Ralph. F. I don't know. You like her? You want to hire her?
Yeah, I don't really care.
The frog chick, not in frog form. What's Tatiana?
Yeah, I think so, Tatiana.
I don't know. D, C? C.
Yeah.
C seems reasonable. Ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho.
Come on. That's not even a question, dude.
Where'd she go? Get up there.
She goes to the fucking top, dude.
Get on. They need like a thing where you can just click on these and just send them to where you need them. That would make this so much easier than having to drag it up. You know what I mean?
I mean, I know you guys normally disagree with us on some of these lists, but I mean, we're not doing Jessica Rabbit wrong.
This is the one pony you fucking make the exception for, right, Scotty?
No.
Okay. Hold on. No, I don't know who the fuck.
Oh no.
Don't know. I know. I mean, kinda. I'm not even gonna bother with these. Don't know. I'm just not even gonna rate the fucking stupid squirrel. I know who she is. I'm just not gonna fucking. I'm not gonna bother dragging up there. From now on, if you're a pursed character that's not even worth it, I'm just putting you there. Who the fuck wants to fuck the little crazy ass squirrel from goddamn whatever? I guess we'll get
somebody,
to it.
I guess.
Don't know. Don't know. Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. I think we're good. I recognize everybody here.
So
now.
Fiona. How do you feel about Fiona?
Fiona's fucking pretty goddamn hot to me, especially in ogre form. I don't really like her human form that much, but in ogre form,
it really does it for you.
She's up there. I don't know, like B for me.
All right. I mean, I'm not really into her that much, but I mean, dude, Fiona is. I mean, she's pretty impressive.
I like Fiona. All right, this stupid fucking crazy ass little squirrel.
No,
I'm gonna say, well, she got lost. Whatever. Who cares? Starfire, you ain't no Raven, bitch. You ain't no goddamn
I know my
Raven.
heart lies. And it's with the goth one.
Yeah,
not the dumb one.
You get I'll give you a fucking D. Korra from Airbender shit, the fucking not as good Airbender show. I don't know, C maybe.
Yeah, that seems fair.
C-ish.
C-ish.
Tinkerbell.
Oh my god.
Tinkerbell's up there.
Sweet baby G. She's not S tier, but she's like A.
Yeah.
It's that fairy dust on my dick.
Sprinkle some fairy dust on my fucking dick, bitch. Toph from Last Airbender.
Dude, I'd be like, there's no
too
way,
intimidating.
Man. Yeah, I'm like, I'm scared of Toph, man. No fucking way.
This stupid little pony.
A.
This is the one.
A.
I knew you were gonna do this. I knew you were gonna fucking do this, dude.
Oh my god.
Why?
That one.
Why this one? It's purple. What is?
I don't want to get into reasons why, but it's illegal in most of the country.
All right, fair enough. There you go. The corpse bride.
I want a fucking corpse.
That's
I mean,
necrophilia.
Yeah, it's just I'm not into it. You know.
That's necrophilia, and you know, hey, I don't
she
judge.
Was, she was alive, you know, maybe, but S.
God damn, bro. I mean, it's
Bust
not,
a nut up right on them glasses.
It ain't even no goddamn question, bro.
Busting up right on them glasses, boy.
This ain't even a goddamn question, motherfucker.
Oh my god.
S tier. S tier. S tier. Rate Sandy. They don't call her Cheeks for nothing.
Oh shit.
Isn't she? She's here, isn't she? Oh, you want me to rate her?
Okay.
I don't watch SpongeBob. I never have. I've never given a shit about that show. I know it's popular. I know people like it. I don't care. So I can't.
Yeah, it'd be disingenuous.
Maybe it'd be dishonest of me to do that, and I refuse to be dishonest.
There's the next one?
This is Mike's girlfriend from Monsters, Inc.
Yeah, she done none. None for me.
Yeah. F. Wilma. Nah.
I bet Betty was hotter, dude.
Betty's way hotter than Wilma, dude. I don't know how Fred got fucking saddled with that shit.
Wonder Woman? Oh, fuck yeah, dude. She's
Wonder
like
Woman
an A.
Up there.
She's like an A or an S, dude.
Yeah, I mean, that's S tier shit, right?
Yeah, I mean, you ain't gonna argue for me.
That's fucking Wonder Woman.
She wants to lasso my ass up. Go ahead.
Lasso my asso, bitch. All right, and then this bit, I really don't know. I recognize her. The Hanna-Barbera shit.
Who's like?
We gotta refine the list.
Who's number one, dude? Like, let's
so you want to rank within the S tier now?
with an S. Everyone else, that's fine. Unless you want to bump someone up. Is there anyone you want to bump up to S tier? You think was done dirty?
What do you guys think? Aunt Fanny. What do you guys? I mean, look. If the ones we don't know, we don't know. But like, is there anything you see here that looks like a travesty of justice to you? Wonder Woman is S tier. I mean, she's there.
Yeah, she is. Look at her to say A.
I'm fucking that mouse, Scotty. TJ.
Oh, sure. I know what TJ's doing.
I mean, yeah, I know that Shigo or whatever is from that Kim Possible show, but I really don't know anything about the character at all. Daphne is too high. I could see that. I don't mind demoting her down to B.
We're, you know, honestly, we're ranking S tier, so that's not a really big miscarriage of justice to me or anything.
Okay, so the real question is, if everything else is pretty much fine how it is, the question is there anyone that should be an S tier that fucking isn't an S tier?
I think someone might make an argument for Esmeralda. I could see that. There's probably people that might make an argument for Harley Quinn. Obviously, people that more like are madly in love with that character. I'm trying to think of the other ones. I think really.
I think we're good.
I think that's about it.
All right. So now we're gonna rank within S tier.
Is there one character that just jumps out as like this is number one? I mean, I think a lot of people are gonna argue Jessica Rabbit, right? They're gonna say she's just the hottest of the hot.
I mean, she's hottest.
Like in terms
that's
of
like
her attribute. That's like.
But like this is not hottest.
Oh, this is crush. You're right.
I mean, this is about the whole package.
That's true.
Right?
Because you can have the biggest crush on her. I mean, maybe she's like unobtainium to you because you don't like Jessica Rabbit to look your way, TJ.
The question is, let's just say you got to be like one of these is your fucking girlfriend, right? Like you're not just fucking her once and being like, all right, that was fun.
Because I mean, also you think about
this is like you got to fucking put a ring on this shit.
If Jessica Rabbit is your girlfriend or your wife, dude, you'd be jealous, motherfucker. Dude, you gotta have like no jealousy.
The question is, if you fucking had to put a ring on it, okay, which motherfucker in this list are you putting the ring on that motherfucking finger?
Let's be honest with TJ. I think it has to be Daria, dude. If you're talking about like that, if that's the auspices for it,
dude, I think me and Daria could be like good friends and shit, but she's not the one.
Oh shit,
she ain't the one. But I want to know I want to know where the ring is going. You got the ring. I want to know.
So we gotta go down. Let's see, Esmeralda. Nah, I don't think we're compatible like that. I mean, Wonder Woman's fine, shit.
Esmeralda. Let's be honest. Esmeralda is too much fucking. She's too much woman. She's too much woman for me. I don't know about you. Maybe you could fucking keep Esmeralda satisfied, but I have a suspicion it'd be difficult.
I think you're right about that. I mean, Wonder Woman's same problem there. I think I'm too lame for her.
Yeah, like you'd feel inadequate. You know what I mean? Like she's too much. It's too much.
Dude, Velma I couldn't do because I just have Paul like breathing down my neck to like be my buddy, come hang out. You know, like hey man, let's chill and stuff.
Yeah, Paul would be like hanging out all the time. Hey, what's up, guys? Brought you guys over another casserole I made.
Yeah, it's to be really awkward because she'd be
Paul,
like,
why are you making all these damn casseroles all the time?
Velma would kind of be like, Paul's kind of creepy, like, so that'd just be really awkward. Jessica Rabbit, I mean, like, I'm just too fucking jealous, dude. There's no way. I mean, I'd be happy as hell to be, tapping that, but like, every dude's gonna be doing this. I mean, they're literally gonna be stretching their necks out to look at her. Let's see.
Azula's definitely gonna kill you.
I mean, Azula,
at some point, she's gonna fucking like decide that you don't love her adequately or whatever.
Yeah,
and
she's gonna like me.
She's gonna you're gonna just end up dead. You're gonna end up poisoned and fucking whatever. It's not gonna be good.
I mean, April O'Neil, I can't eliminate her because I mean, I think that could work. I think Daria, no. Ursula, no.
Hold up. You know what we need to do? Add row above. Add row above. Okay.
All right, I got some finalists, dude.
And if we decide on the same woman, we got to fight for her fucking affections. You know what I mean?
All right, so I got some finalists. You can. Well,
all right, so you want to move some finalists up?
Raven, I think. I don't know that dark and brutish that kind of gets to me.
All
you
right.
know, April O'Neil, I got to move her up.
Okay.
Azula, no, because I mean, like I said, I don't want to be fucking murdered in my sleep.
Dexter's mom.
Nah.
Daria.
No.
Ursula.
No.
Lola.
No.
Ms. Incredible.
I can see that. That's probably like that. That's probably I put for that. That'd be like my top 3 right there. All
That's
right,
your top 3 right here.
Now
okay?
what? Now TJ, you got some tough decisions to make. Is there any overlap in your top 3 and mine?
I mean, I don't even, dude. I already know. I already know who fucking. I don't know who the winner
All
is.
right. Well, is your number 1 on my list?
No.
Okay, so why don't you just go ahead and do yours then? Oh shit! Oh shit!
It's Velma, bro.
You know,
Velma's the fucking, because she's the perfect combination of factors. You know what I mean?
just get ready. Just get ready to have a new best friend, dude. You were gonna have Paul trying. I mean, every fucking possible.
He can try. He can try.
I mean, come for it, But I'm telling you, man, you're suddenly like Paul's gonna be like, you know what? I'm leaving California, TJ, wherever you live. I'm coming to live there, man. It's gonna be great. Working out all the time. I visit you all the time. It's gonna be some fucked up shit.
Because Velma, it's true. She's thick. She's nerdy, but she's like not like brooding nerdy. She's like got a pretty fucking upbeat outlook. So she's not gonna be like, because like, look, I get the fucking appeal of like the Raven or Azula kind of broodiness and shit, but like, like at some point you're gonna be like, all right, Jesus Christ, not everything's doom and gloom all the damn time, all right?
So I feel you. So with Raven, I think she's gonna be a little bit too down for me. So I gotta eliminate her. Now see, Mrs. Incredible, she's fine.
So it comes down to Ms. Incredible or April O'Neil.
It's fucking tough, dude. It's fucking tough. But Mrs. Incredible, I just think like, dude, she got superpowers, man. I can never at the end of the day satisfy her. There's just no way. It's impossible. So I got April O'Neil.
But she got that stretchy power though.
She just had the stretchy
power.
power.
Like think about like there's some possibilities there, you know what I mean?
I mean, there are possibilities, but I think it's gotta be April O'Neil, dude. That's who I'm gonna fucking marry. And I got
Teenage Mutant Ninja
I got to feel with the
Turtles.
turtles and shit, but I'm pretty sure the turtles are little dick fucks. Let's just say that.
Really?
Yeah, I think so, man.
Wow, yeah.
I think that. I mean, this version, I think they are, dude.
And there you have it. There you goddamn have it. And do we meet the goal? Holy shit, Scotty. We're at 5,000.
Fuck, dude. Are you serious?
You gotta shave your eyebrows, Scotty.
All right, I'm gonna go get the razor. I'll be right back.
You gotta shave your eyebrows off.
Yeah, I'll get the razor. I'll be right back. Right back, man.
What are you doing?
I'll be right back. Yeah, I'm gonna get the razor.
He's leaving. He's escaping. All right. Well, that's our show. Have a happy Thanksgiving. Hope you guys. Hope you guys enjoy it. If you want more of our
happy
bullshit,
Thanksgiving, bitches.
If you want more of our garbage, just go to the fucking the thingamajig, the fucking whatever. It's a link. I'm done. Go away.
Go to Patreon.
Patreon. That's it. That's the one. To jerky. Yeah. Enjoy your to jerky. To jickafants.